So, the recap from last week. You guys had a group meeting in the morning. Tilda had some requests if she were to perish during the journey. Before you guys headed to the Underdark, you met up with Eagle Eye, who was sending another individual with you, a drow ranger by the name of Zyn. Apparently, he knew the Middle Underdark pretty well. Not the area of the Earthroot itself, that was more Minsc's territory. And also the condition that Minsc and Zyn were not allowed to enter the Shadow Tower with you guys once you had arrived, and they would wait for you guys for a week before departing back to the surface.
I have an important question,
yes.
Considering I wasn't here.
Yes.
Is Zyn hot? This is more for me than for Bittersweet.
Okay. This is also for me too, because I was actually going to ask you that question.
Let me see. Let me look at the Charisma's character sheet.
Like, are we talking like Jarlaxle Bainra, or are we talking Dritz Erden? Or are we talking
he's above average. He's not the hottest guy you've seen.
Okay.
But he's attractive.
Okay.
But does he have an unearthly charisma?
It's none. I wouldn't call it unearthly.
Okay, carry on.
Okay.
Oh, believe me, I asked the swords question too as soon as Darren said he uses swords, and I'm like, are they two scimitars?
They're not.
Like,
they're not.
no.
They're not ice and fire. No. Okay, so you guys left for the Underdark.
Second sword is it?
Along the way, you met some very interesting individuals.
The further Underdark.
Yes, the middle Underdark. You met Shushar, an old hermit Kuotoa, who advised you about a couple obstacles ahead. And then you guys met a very odd mind flayer in a tattered wig and a ugly sweater who was willing to trade herbs for fingernails.
Y'all know that was a hag in disguise, right?
I just let him do
it. You should not have... You can't leave the kids with the fun aunt. They're just gonna let them do whatever they want.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, excuse me, Mom had an exhausting week.
And yeah, and then you guys...
when did I become Mom in this? I don't like it.
I'll think about it.
It's been a while, bro. Like, it's been a while.
That I've been Mom?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate you all.
I'm sorry.
I'm the mom that tried to bring everybody together. You're the mom who's very responsible about what everybody was doing at all times.
I think the mantle passed from you to Prim and then back to you.
Back to me, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it when part of why I liked it when Prim was there.
Yeah, I was like,
I wasn't the killjoy. I wasn't the killjoy destroying everyone's fun.
So yeah, you guys regrouped. And you are headed towards your destination again.
Also, I'm surprised that Mind Flayer wasn't like, by the way, have you seen my son? He was out walking all of our mind...
I was actually...
puppies.
No joke, I was expecting that to happen. Thank fucking God she didn't ask.
Left a couple days ago, hasn't been back.
I'm getting pretty worried.
Nope.
I haven't seen him. Definitely don't have his brain in the jar.
And you guys continue on.
And suddenly you stopped because Tilda just crumpled onto the ground and fell asleep.
Apparently she could not go on.
Alright. So Minsc starts leading you towards a very wide tunnel. In this portion of the Underdark you're traveling, there are crystals actually growing in clusters above the ceiling, in the walls. They're very large. They are about the size of maybe roughly 2 people. So some clusters are about 5 feet wide. Some clusters are about 10 feet wide. Because of your dark vision, you can't tell what color the crystals are. But they're very large and grow in quartz-like patches. Can everybody roll perception checks for me, please?
I must. So I'm going to be trying a new technique.
Oof! Oh my god! What the fuck?
My new technique is threatening roll 20 before I roll. So roll 20. If you're not going to roll well, don't roll at all.
Site just crashes.
I mean, it worked for.
Is anybody controlling?
Yeah, who's on Mel duty tonight?
I mean, I can do it again. I don't mind.
Okay.
I know how she works now from last time.
I think you're still able to see her.
I do not see her.
All right, let me put you in.
I'll get the requisite Smash Mouth lyrics ready.
You should spice it up.
What do you think I should put in? I'm open to suggestions.
The funky cold Medina. I don't know.
Okay, we'll do that. I typed in fucky cold Medina.
Funky cold Medina.
I put the entire B-movie script into KK's at some point. So.
Oh, dear lord.
Now we'll do the funky cold Medina.
Anyways.
She doesn't listen to these anyway, so we'll know that it's not gonna get ruined for her.
Let's see, let me take a look at the 21, 22. Do we have a Mel?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it. Okay, that's Melanie's.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Have we had we've had a long rest at this point, right?
You haven't had combat yet.
Yeah, nothing's happened.
Yeah, you haven't had combat. You've met a Grandma Mind Flayer, a old Kuatoa, but no combat.
Okay. So I'm at level 12. That's correct, right?
Yes.
Correct.
You are 12.
But have we had a long rest? Because I need to know because of portent rolls.
You have not had a long rest as of yet.
Okay.
Last time you had the long rest was...
I don't think so yet.
Yeah. You've just been traveling for a while.
Spells.
I'm going to make the assumption that I have not used the spells.
You have not.
Because we rested after the...
We just had you wild shape once.
Okay, let me take one wild shape off then.
Oh, we had you use dark vision on yourself.
Ah! There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, there was one.
She's very upset about the dark vision.
No, I'm upset about posting wild shape.
Ah.
Okay, so I have dark vision active. Cool.
Okay.
Yep, you do.
Cool.
What's that? Yeah, you heard, guys. Do you hear the Zaitari? I think you might. Let me just...
I don't know, do I?
I gotta take a look at what...
I rolled a 14.
No, I meant Mel. She hears us.
My question is,
she got a
does
9.
Raine, because she rolled a goddamn...
It's still a 21.
It's also not really a 1.
Yeah, reliable talent. Yep.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Query.
Such bullshit. This is such a bullshit character, KK.
No shit. You guys, as you're heading down the tunnel, you hear a ruckus up ahead.
A ruckus?
A ruckus. It sounds like the sound of stones falling from the ceiling, something bumping into a wall, something rather uncoordinated.
So we're sure it's a ruckus, right? It's not a hubbub or
a hullabaloo?
Or hullabaloo. That's a good one. Ruckus.
People just fucking...
I can hear Darren's soul leaving her body.
It's definitely... Well, actually, because of the entities in the
clatter.
Because of the entities of the Underdark, you're not sure. I mean, it could be two people two
Could be
entities having intercourse. You don't know how they do it down here.
True, we
Question.
don't.
Question.
In the dark, I presume.
Does it so does it sound organic, like flesh, or does it sound like stone, or like stop laughing, stop it? Or does it sound like metal, or
No.
It sounds
okay, or all of the above?
it just sounds like a lot of rocks falling down.
Okay.
If I could stop myself, I would.
You just saying stop it's just gonna make it worse.
Exactly.
Okay, so it sounds like rock.
Yeah,
It sounds like
it definitely sounds rock. There's rocks involved. But
Okay.
you have not seen whatever the source of the sound is.
Somebody's getting their rocks off.
Oh,
Hey, Zyn. Do you know what that might be? What that weird sound is that we're hearing?
It's Ro cackling. Sorry. Tilda.
Well, and
So what was in that water anyway?
it is
Just water.
it sounds large, so there could be a number of things that live down here. But until we get a visual, I don't know what it is. Could be anything at this point.
Raine, you want to go check it out while we?
But it definitely seems
hang
like
back?
localized to the forward position. It's not like the whole place and
It seems
house isn't rocking.
no, it seems localized. The sound carries a little bit towards you guys. Actually, let me take a look. So you're going down this tunnel. It's a pretty wide tunnel as well. It's about maybe 15-20 feet in width in certain places. And then it opens up into a fairly decent size open space with like this giant pillar of stone, and then in the center then continues to taper off. But yeah, it's definitely localized.
Yeah, I'll say over the bird. I'll go invisible and say I'll check it out and start skittering off that way.
I'll tell Bittersweet to hold your horses.
Okay, sounds good.
Bittersweet changes into a horse.
Hopefully that doesn't get taken literally, but we'll find out, I guess.
So you go down so you go down the tunnel, you get to the open space. There is a significant amount of rubble here. And when you turn turn around the pillar, you see the source of the noise. It is a very, very large entity, probably as big as the stone giants that you have encountered. The entity has dark skin, dark vision, of course. Probably very light hair, tied up in what you can only describe as a man bun.
Solid.
A very
Sorry, this man bun is hideous.
a massive club. The clothing that the giant is wearing is tattered. He looks glassy-eyed, and he is holding the remains of half a body in his hands. It looks like it has been bitten off. And you do see what was making the noise. The club was hitting this giant pillar of rock and causing a couple loose stones from the ceiling to fall down.
So
Okay.
it's holding
It's holding half a person in one hand and
like a
massive
person, like a humanoid, or half of a
half
giant.
half of a normal sized
Whatever it is.
biped. The top
Okay.
half has been eaten, you presume.
Oh, fun.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, at least he's full, right?
We can only
Um,
hope.
I'm assuming that Raine is describing all of this.
Yes, putting a remark on the half-eaten body, the glassy-eyed look that may indicate something, and of course the hideous man bun.
Yeah. So, Zyn, should we just avoid this or try to kill it?
Zyn is
Because I'll relay all the.
yeah, Zyn is like,
Yeah.
how durable are you?
Does it sound like anything that if it's a giant of some sort, does it sound like anything I've heard stories of?
You can roll.
Can I roll something too, like an
Anybody who wants to roll a history check?
Okay.
Alright, roll 20, don't fuck me or go fuck yourself.
Damn!
Man.
Wow!
This is really working for you.
I will also tell Zyn. Well, I mean, we killed like a couple giants during the whole Demon Gate closing thing, so I think we could probably handle it.
Yeah, we probably could. Just
Unless this is a special crazy giant.
well, they're kind of all. Zyn says, "Well, you're kind of all crazy down here." From Raine's description, I mean, the skin color sounds like fire giant, but
Oh.
the hair doesn't really match. And just like the general shape doesn't match. It sounds like he's like a mixture, if a pure stone or fire or whatnot.
We got ourselves a lava giant.
Raine, I would like you to make a perception check.
So it sounds like some kind of mongrel, essentially.
Probably.
Possibly. Okay, good. So, just as you're turned around looking at this giant, out of the corner of your eye, in a pile of rubble, about, so if you're standing here looking around, slightly behind you, you swear you saw a rock move.
Are we on a map, by the way, or are we just on the picture of the cave?
We're on
We're
the
not
picture
on
of the
the map.
cave right now.
Okay, I just want to make sure of that.
And just as you're, looking at the pile of rubble, one of the rocks in the pieces of rubble starts rolling towards you
Oh god.
at incredible speed.
Oh boy!
It's the trolls from Frozen.
Oh no, the worst song in the movie!
Guys, God, fuck, it's Whitney's Mill Tank.
Oh, God.
Oh dear lord.
And just as
That's terrible. On
just
so many levels.
Roll out.
Yep.
just as it's about to impact you, you sidestep out of the way, it crashes into the pillar and unfolds itself to be a little rock man. Unfortunately, it made some noise, and the noise got some attention from
I'm gonna let those guys hash it out. I'm gonna start heading backwards, and we got
I'd like
rock
all of
dude
you
crashing
to
the party here.
all of you guys to roll initiative. Hold on, let me put you guys on the map.
Yeah, give us the map.
I'm giving you the map.
Which way are we, left or right?
You are coming into this tunnel. So the pillar is here. Raine is, I assume, right here. Around that pillar to look around, and this little guy came crashing here and did not succeed. And this is the person Raine was attempting to describe.
Melanie doesn't have, like, anything like a... Does she have advantage on initiative? Or anything like that? I want to say no.
Roll 20, do you want to try and work with me? If you work with me, I'll be nicer to you.
Doesn't look like it.
No,
That's
it wants
actually
you to
still-
keep yelling at it.
It's still better than I normally roll. But,
Come on, guys.
not a peck. Not a peck. Petch. Whatever you pronounce it. Not it.
Whoosh.
Hold on.
Holy shit. I didn't realize I rolled so low for Melanie. That's
Oh,
terrible.
wait a minute.
Will she be able to act this turn? We'll find out.
You'll never know.
Yeah. Will she be able to actually kill anything? Well, may never know.
Probably.
Probably.
Find out next time.
To make this easier on myself, Zyn and Minsc are engaged in several more boulders that have approached you guys from the rear.
That's fine.
Because I don't feel like controlling two NPCs, because I'm... Fuck my life.
You don't have to give them to us.
The player in me wants to call you a coward, but the DM in me goes,
I understand.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Sure, it's those things. You guys are being assaulted in the rear, in the rear.
Just
Is that
don't
just going
even
to be
You
the
said
theme
it.
for tonight? It's just sexual innuendo. Okay.
It came out of your
accidental
mouth.
sexual. Oh.
You guys are being attacked
By things.
by things. Zaitari, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see, what kind of distance are we working with here? I think I might blow my load.
Oh my
Ah!
Just cast animate objects, and I think that is exactly what I'm going to do because I have a 120-foot range.
Make sure those rocks that you animate are objects and not actually people that are just
Yes.
rolling
There,
around.
I mean, there are many rocks around, so I would imagine that I am going to just cast animate objects. And before I do that, I'm going to do something real quick just to edit this. So it's a 120-foot range. I don't want an attack roll to happen because it's just too complicated right now. Because it happens many times. So I'm going to try to get what is it? 10 small or tiny things.
Okay.
Well, I'm actually going to try to animate. I don't know. We'll go with 10 small things. And I just need to make sure where the... Oh, damn it. Oh my god, stop. Why? I don't want it to do a melee spell attack. Stay on check. I just need to check something. Within range. Okay, it doesn't say that I have to see them. Good, that's all I wanted to know. I don't know why it's making me roll.
I'll relink that later. This was a struggle.
I know.
Don't.
I have noticed that it's fixed.
Because
Yeah,
I'm a dumbass.
I think
Yeah.
it's beautiful. You're fine.
Ignore the melee spell attack because that's not going to be accurate.
Okay.
So, I'm going to animate 10 objects right around the giant thingy Madhu.
Oh, just surrounding him?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll 10 d20,
Okay.
and they're all plus 8.
Plus
It's
8.
just- yeah.
Okay, plus 8.
So it's just easier to, go through and see probably... I'm imagining... I'm imagining a 12 doesn't hit.
12 does hit.
A 12 does hit. Okay,
12
so
just
then,
hits.
Okay, so then the only one that we're ignoring is the 3.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 1d4 plus 4. So that's 94.
30.
Alright, so 30 plus, hold on, I need to calculate this out. 4 times 9, 36. So 66 points of bludgeoning damage, but it's non-magical.
Okay.
So
66?
I don't know if that matters. Yes, it is
Alright,
66.
66. Alright, I will do that. Alright. It is his turn.
That is, I'm not done
Okay,
yet.
you can move and do things.
I have
I-
a bonus action.
Have a bonus action.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I am sorry.
You better be. I'm going to inspire Bittersweet.
Oh, sure.
I'll give Bittersweet one of my signature terrible pep talks.
I don't know what you mean by be my best self, but I'll try.
You be your best self by transforming into a spider and fucking that rock thing up.
I can only ever be myself.
There's only one. There's only one of me, and it's already the best.
All right, that's
Damn
like
right
no
it
one
is.
ever was. Pokemon. Anyways, yeah. So that's my turn.
Okay.
Officially all done.
Alright. The giant is not happy about any of this.
I'm sure
The
because
giant has a French accent for some reason.
I'm sure the 10 rocks that just lifted into the air and just kind of threw themselves at his face was not pleasant. I would imagine.
So
That's
he
very annoying.
is going to look up what a 30-foot cone is. Perfect.
He's gonna look up what a 30
Smarter than I thought.
And he is going to, so they're all around him in this area. If he moves out of the way, there's no attack of opportunity, right?
No,
Nobody's engaged with him at the moment.
no. 'Cause-
Okay, good.
Well, they are creatures, actually.
Alright.
So, yes,
Are
they do
though?
get to. Yeah.
Hang on.
Please look up things.
Yeah,
I
each
am.
target animates and becomes a creature under your control until the spell ends, or until reduced to 0 hit points. I mean, he can attack the rocks.
Yes, they can. Okay, so let me see. Yes. They can make attacks of op as long as they match the general orders. Like attack that creature or defend the place.
Yeah, the general order is kill that giant.
Fuck out that giant.
Yeah.
So yes, that does trigger.
Are they at his
opportunity.
height?
Yeah. I mean, they have 30-foot movement speed, so they would have gotten into the air as high as they could have and hit him probably in the face.
Okay.
So
I
you
don't-
can bat them out of the air like tiny bugs.
That's not what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is you're not gonna like this.
Okay,
He's
that's
gonna
fine.
lower himself down.
Uh-huh.
He's going to shout at them.
Okay.
And as he shouts, you see that the air around the animated objects
Mm-hmm.
starts to warp.
Okay.
Is this a spell?
This is not a spell. He is literally doing. There is his
He's
voice.
just dying them.
I'm gonna say he'll get rid of one side where these things are.
Mhm.
An animated object is a 3rd level or higher spell, right?
It's a 5th level spell.
Okay. The Okay, so let's say you said 10 rocks.
Yeah, they're all individual creatures.
They're all
too.
individual creatures.
Yeah,
The
and I had them like surrounding his head, basically.
All right. So we'll say, because I am 2, 4, so 3, 3, 4. So we'll say on each side there is, well, technically 2. One side would have 3. No, 2 sides would have 3. 2 sides would have 3. So I'm gonna roll a die and see which side he is getting that has 3. There is a method to my madness. Give me a minute. So let's say
No, it's all
2,
good.
2, 3, 3. It's a 3. All right. The magic of 3 of your animate objects causes the dissipate,
Okay.
and they fall onto the ground silent.
Okay, that's fine. I have 7 left.
Okay.
I don't mind. It's okay.
So you have 7 left.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was that an action or a bonus action?
hold on. Yeah, they're yeah, they're definitely gone. All right. That's his action. He's gonna move, so you got 7 attacks on him.
Okay.
So he can move that much. So
Alright, so the 2 ones
1,
definitely don't hit.
2,
But the
3,
Rest of them.
4,
5, so that's 5.
6, 7, 8.
Then 5 times 4.
Excuse me, sorry.
Okay, so 34 points of bludgeoning damage total.
Okay. Excellent. Tilda.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I closed my calculator. I'm definitely going to keep needing that.
Well, actually, that does make things a little easier, doesn't it? Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
These piles, are they piles of rocks? Are
Yeah,
they
they're-
columns?
They're
Are
piles of
they-
rocks. The only column you see is this guy in the center.
Okay.
Let's do that. I just made little dots for my rocks so that I can, because they have movement speed. So.
If I go...
I could have
There?
animated a pillar, but I also didn't want to cause a cave in.
Alright, yeah. I will move over to about here. Right. Say, I think it's time to cool down now, darling, and cast Ray of Frost
Okay.
Time to cool off.
at the giant. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, 25 hit does hit.
Great! So, 12 cold damage, 10 less speed. I fly back here, where I feel safe,
Okay.
where I have some meat shields in front of me, and, let's see, is there something I want to do for bonus action? Got nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Bittersweet.
Let me see here.
I guess I could have done that, but I don't really want to.
Fair. Let me see here. I don't have tons of combat spells prepared right now, mostly healing thing. So I am going to
Summon woodland creatures? Make the DM crazy. You thought you
Victor
got away with
cry.
it when you took away the 2 NPCs.
Mm.
Little did you know.
Here come the woodland T-Rexes.
So I am going to... Yes, I am going to wild shape. As a bonus action, I'm going to wild shape into a giant spider.
Okay.
May I be large, please? And I am going to... What's my range on my web?
60 feet? I don't actually know.
60 feet, yes. So I am going to 5, 10, skitter up this wall.
Okay.
15, so like another like 15 feet up this wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then gonna spit some web at Boulder over here.
Okay.
So that is +5.
Don't forget you're also inspired.
I am inspired. Okay, is that roll 20. Do this for me, or I will set you on fire. All right, what's your roll?
1 second. I think it's a D10 now.
Or actually, I think a 12 just hits.
Not
Is
this.
it?
Not you're
Okay.
targeting
It's
the boulder boy.
It's a D10. It's a D10.
A D10. Okay, so
Yeah, the boulder boy looks a little tougher.
Okay.
The giant is the one where 12
Oh,
hits.
giant is all kinds of
it's so
fucked up.
big.
Okay. Hey, roll 20. Fuck you. 16.
Oh,
That will hit.
All right. So, he is restrained by webbing. He can make a DC 12 strength check as an action. But otherwise he is restrained.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Also, I checked the initiative, and I read Boulder as Beholder first. I'm like, not again, no, what the fuck?
All right, are you done with your turn?
Yes, I cannot cast
Okay.
as an
Raine,
animal.
there's a giant above you, and there's also a
about to
boulder
say.
that seems to know where you are.
I disengage as a bonus action because that is actually one of the things cunning action can do.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the
It
things
is.
that I actually
It
can
is.
do.
It is.
was that under contestment?
Well, just talking about how I thought dodge was one of the things for so long.
Uh,
And I will shoot at him. And 19 to the giant.
Yep.
So that'll be, 23.
Yep. Got it.
some real shit sneak attack damage, though.
Really is.
Are you done with your turn?
The movement bonus action and action, so yep.
All right. The
At
boulder.
this
level
guy's-
12, you should be doing 66.
Ooh, well, let's add one.
Nice.
Hey,
better.
you're welcome.
Another 6.
Is that right up?
All right. Excellent. All right.
Man, this
Boulder
giant
dude
party.
is. He's not gonna try to.
I heard that.
He's not gonna try to get out for now. He is. It is going. They. He looks to the pile of rocks behind you, and one of them animates into another one of him,
Mm-hmm.
and then another one animates here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I need to see. Okay, let's give these guys initiative. Wow, that's not very.
You've done this to yourself.
Why aren't they just going on the boulder's initiative?
That's true. If it's the way animate object works. So Zaitari,
Sure,
this one's going to try to slam you.
I would imagine.
He rolled a 1.
Good.
The other one is going to 20 feet. That sucks. It's going to roll terrain. Does a 25... Well, wait. Displace for cloak. Does a 23 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Make him roll out one more time.
Okay. Does a 26 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
Okay.
All those would hit.
10 bludgeoning damage.
Don't forget, you can uncanny dodge.
Yeah, I probably am. 'Cause I don't think we're gonna waste too many resources, so I probably won't be using my reaction for other stuff.
Okay. Melanie is going.
Melanie is going. Melanie is going to...
Melanie is gone. Like, I'm just... Melanie is going.
French fry, you have food. Leave me alone.
Melanie is gone.
Please, just
Melanie.
leave me alone for once.
Going to go here for a
No, but I
Okay.
love you.
He just wants food.
I love you, Mama.
And Melanie is going to wail on this thing.
Okay.
You know, as you do, as a fighter, that's what you do, you wail on things.
I'm gonna designate these as animated, just so we don't get confused.
Yeah, just give them a little dot.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Alright, and we're gonna try to trip.
You have a fun row?
Maybe a little bit.
Actually, I don't know why I would try to trip in this. It's fine, it's too late. I already have advantage, but it's all good. So, is that 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Alright, so it's 14 points of damage plus an additional 5, and I would like for the boulder to make a strength saving throw to not be tripped.
So how much damage? 14, 19...
Yeah, 19.
19, strength saving throw. Makes it. These guys
Okay.
are pretty strong.
I would imagine.
Yeah, being
As soon as I
rocks.
decided that I was doing the trip attack, I'm like, that's a mistake, but that's okay. Live and...
Wow.
I'm definitely gonna do something to add.
I mean, I feel like they probably are going to make that strength save, but
Yeah, we're gonna do something else.
no, but
I'm gonna-
on a crit.
Yeah, it saved.
She's fishing for the damage.
Oh, I see. I'm going to, for my last attack, do Commander Strike. Raine. Because I crit, does this get doubled?
Yeah, the commander strike, you have to give up an attack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. And you roll the dice.
So you're giving up
Oh, did you use your reaction?
I use my reaction.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll just make my last attack. I forgot you did that.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
we're
13. Alright, cool.
I keep forgetting Storm's Fury has the on crit saber knock prone.
Cool. I need Raine and Melanie make perception checks.
Oh boy.
Don't like this.
Mm-mm.
Melanie?
Listen, I don't
Mallory?
respond to that name.
I'm sorry! Alright. This cluster of crystals over here starts to take shape. And
Maybe
there is a...
Right here?
Yep, right here. This medium-sized monstrosity over here. Looks like it's made of crystals. Yep. Is going to go after... Actually, how smart is he? He's pretty smart. Hi.
Wow, geez.
You know what?
Does the giant care about these rock creatures?
He's more focused on the fleshy ones.
Hmm. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate, I know. Okay.
So me trying to kill the giant was not a mistake. That's good.
15.
I mean,
and-
whether it was or not, we're in it now.
Yeah.
I need to roll a percentile die.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
It's always fun.
Of all the
99.
dies I took out of the bag, my single digit was not one of them. God damn it. Alright. Okay, no. That doesn't happen. Alright. Ooh. Alright, so it's going to attempt to claw Melanie.
Okay.
With advantage.
With it. Oh yeah. Why with advantage?
So 25 is the first hit.
That'll hit.
And the second one will not hit, but you see that,
The second one that doesn't hit, I'm going to riposte.
okay. Allow me to then apply sneak attack,
Ah, shit.
because of an advantage.
Fucking rogues.
Fucking rogue crystal things. Melanie will take 21 points of slashing damage from these crystalline claws. You may repose.
I did.
Okay, you have reposed.
Yeah.
So 17.
Yeah, 17
Total
points
damage,
of
right?
damage. Yeah. 6 slashing, 6 superiority die, whatever the fuck that does. And 5 thunder.
So
The thingy.
the thingy went there. Wrote pretty low. Okay, Zaitari.
Yay! Alright, so bonus action, the animated objects are going to move.
All 7 of them.
Yeah, they can all get to the giant, so they're all gonna move to the giant. Holy shit! Come on, you pieces of shit. Let's go. Oh my god, no! Oh fuck! I lost some of them in the cold, inky blackness of that stuff. Fine, whatever. Come on. Okay, so. I just want to move the 1 dot. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so let's roll 70-20. Those are all gonna hit.
Okay.
So 74. Let me grab my calculator. Not the best. 4 times 7.
28.
46 points of damage.
Alright, he is pelted to death.
Yes!
Nice.
Animate objects do something. I love it. It's so good. Such a good spell.
Horrible way to go.
Get pelted to death. And
He was stoned to death. In a
I was
very
like,
traditional...
I was thinking, like, literally stoned to death.
just these random fucking stones just animated around him, raised up to his head, and just wouldn't stop like fucking pelting his face.
Like a witch during the Salem witch trials.
And I'm going to turn my attention to this fuck that's behind me. Sadly, I do not have Shatter anymore, or this would be killer. So instead, I'm just going to attack, not attack, because I do not have my bonus action anymore. So
That will hit. That will also hit. So 25.
that is all for me.
Would you like...
Oh, wait, hold on. That's right. On the second hit, I'm going to defensive flourish.
catch up. Go away, please.
So that was a 4. That was on. Oh, that is incorrect. That should be a D10. Watch me roll lower.
Yep.
A 1.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So I'll fix that for the future, but it deals an extra 1 point
Okay, I've
of
taken
slashing
that
damage,
in consideration.
and my AC gets raised by 1.
Okay,
temporarily.
sounds good. Giant's dead. Tilda.
Zaitari, by any chance are you gonna move?
I can't now. I'm kind
Okay.
of. I don't want to get opportunity attacks. I'm just going to try to face this thing down.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you know what I could have done?
Gotten out of the
that.
way.
Dispel magic. Oops. But I don't know if I would have thought that these things were magical in nature. So I probably would have just tried to hit them. Oh well. Let's see. Right?
Hang on. I am.
Cool. Alright, so that's all
Going-
fixed now.
2.
Even if I wanted to shadow jump my ass out of the way, I, again, did not have my bonus action, so...
Yeah. Well, it just means that if I Thunder Wave, I hit you too. So,
It's okay.
you've been hit by it before.
I can
You'll be
shield.
fine.
Oh wait, no, that's right, it's a saving throw.
It doesn't work like that, hon.
Yeah, it's okay. I forgot it was a saving throw. Actually, while this is happening, I'm going to reread.
I'm just going to,
Technically didn't have to use my bonus action to do the
I'm sorry,
animated objects.
I'm sorry,
That's all
guys.
good.
I'm sorry for taking so long. I will do a, Giant's dead, so... how much do I not want to hurt Melanie?
Was anyone going to tell me that Janelle Monáe and Lupita Nyong'o are dating?
What? Really?
That's
They're-
new.
They're dating.
That's new.
I don't know these names.
Because I thought Janelle Monáe and what's her face, Valkyrie were dating.
Tessa Thompson.
Thank you.
It's apparently Lupita Nyong'o and Janelle Monáe are together for right now.
I like that. I mean, they are two of the most beautiful women. So.
Alright. I figured it out. I'm going to do Mind Spike on, hang on. This guy.
Okay.
The progenitor of all these other little dudes.
Okay. That sounds good.
I will.
Mindspike was in contention for.
Unfortunately, they save.
You're fucking kidding me.
I rolled a natural 18. I'm
It
not
still
kidding.
takes half damage though.
It's half damage. It still takes half damage. So I will see. They're still up.
Okay, well, I still always know the... Or, excuse me, nope. My bad. Yeah, target... Saving throw. Half as much. Okay, so
I would
yeah,
assume
it just
that
takes...
on a success it just deals.
Yeah. Yep, it does. How's everyone looking health-wise?
I'm sitting pretty.
I'm a spider.
Yeah.
Melanie
Fine.
took some damage, but she's pretty good. So,
Right. Yeah, I'll just send a little touch of healing word over Melanie's way. Hey.
Okay.
7.
She will certainly take it. Okay.
And I'm gonna just edge over to here. Fly over here. Just try to get a little, I don't know, cover or whatever.
Okay. Bittersweet.
Okay. Can I get to webbed Boulder Man via like a combination of climbing and crawling?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm 15 feet on the wall right now, so if I just drop down.
You'd have to, ceiling's about 25 feet up, so you'd have to go up 10 above. You'd have to get on the ceiling.
Okay. Okay, so it's
I mean, what's your movement speed as a giant spider?
30 feet.
Ow.
That's normal. But if I could drop down to the ground, if I just drop, then I'll take like 1d6, but I can get over there.
I mean, you might as well.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna drop, and I'll take some falling damage,
Okay.
I guess.
Is it a D6 or a D10?
It's a
D6.
d6.
It's a D6.
It's
yeah.
1d6.
I always forget.
Do you want to roll, Darren, or should I?
You can roll.
Oh, what a
See, this is the problem with roll
You're a
20.
spider
You
on
didn't
the
talk to it
because-
about it.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, you didn't insult it.
No, because I think that if I insulted it, it would have done this anyways. But that's fine. I have 20 hit points left. I'm not built to be heavy duty. But I am going to skitter over to webbed Boulder Man.
Mm-hmm.
And he is restrained, so I have advantage.
Webbed Boulderman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Restrained is
Does
Web
restrain
Boulder-
give you advantage?
Webb Boulderman is my favorite director.
Wet restraint does
Yes.
give you advantage.
Yeah,
It does give
grappled.
you advantage, and
Grappled is the shitty one.
yeah, and its attack rolls have disadvantage, but it is like straight up restrained. And so I am going to, as a bonus action, rage, and attempt to bite it.
Okay. Let's see this.
Okay, roll 20. If you don't give me a natural 20,
Are you gonna relentless attack?
can I
Right.
give myself double advantage?
Oh, it's restrained. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't think so. Not
Okay,
unless you have elven accuracy.
No. Roll 20. If you don't roll me a natural 20, I am going to break this computer and then burn your home office down. That's
Unfortunately.
a 19.
Yeah, 19 does hit.
19. Okay, so that is going to be...
Neither
Sure,
of them
20.
were natural 20s, though, so
I know. So, hey,
you made
roll
a
20
promise.
roll 20 home office. I'm coming for you. You heard it here. That is going to be
It's alright, I'll join you. You just tell me when.
8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then...
Is your weaponry considered magical?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, my beast shape. When I am in wild shape, I am considered. I have magical weapons.
Okay.
Druid ability. If it is susceptible to poison, it takes 8 points of poison damage, and has to. Let me see.
It looks like when you try to inject the poison into its non-existent veins, it doesn't work.
I figured as much, but it also takes another 2 points of rage damage.
Okay.
So that was 8. So 10 points of damage total.
Okay. Got it.
Is it immune to poison damage or the poisoned condition?
It just looks like the poison is just rolling off its
Stone.
rock.
Okay. Okay, because it's poison damage, but there's also a poison effect. But if it's immune to poison condition, then it's a shitty effect anyways. It doesn't matter. Continue.
Okay, Raine.
Yeah, which gonna attack this guy right in front of me?
Hi, Martin.
It is sandwiched. Might as well get the
Hi,
advantage.
Martin.
He's just looking at me. He says it's 80 degrees outside. Mom.
28.
28. Yeah, 28. That's a lot. 28. It is still up.
80 degrees out. Why don't you own a fan?
Oh.
I'm going to Vegas in 2 weekends, so I'm going to be experiencing the 80-degree weather.
Guess what I'm going to be buying tomorrow?
A fan.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple fans or just one fan?
Just one fan, just one window fan.
Mm.
I live right next to the ocean, so it's not that bad.
Oh, okay. It's just you needed some way to get the air in.
Yeah.
I know what you
Okay, excellent.
Oh, by piercing it.
Oh, that's enough to kill this one. It
Yay.
crumbles into
Ooh.
another
At least
pile
the
of
crystal
rocks.
won't get advantage on Melanie.
Hello.
Reposition.
Okay, excellent.
It's
The boulder
fine.
is going to take its action to try to get out of this web.
Sure. It has to beat a DC 12. It's not hard.
Yeah, it just rips it off.
Oh, I have to also roll to
Hulk
see
smash.
if I regain my web.
Mhm.
I do not.
Okay. I kind of want to do this because it's fun, and these guys, well, they have average intelligence. So this guy, yeah, it's going to ignore you, Zaitari.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no.
It's going to ignore you, and it's going to start rolling down this way.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take an attack of
Rolling.
opportunity.
Go
So.
ahead. I had to do it!
Is it rolling down a slope? It just goes down the hill.
It could. There are stats for it when it's rolling down. It's a slight decline. Slight decline.
Rolling.
Um.
That boulder rolling.
So you can take the attack of
Rolling,
opportunity if you wish.
rolling.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying if there's any. Oh, I keep
Five
forgetting
little
I have
rocks
hellish
and they all
rebuke.
bunked together, all bet together, and the little one said, "Roll over,
Over.
roll
Roll
over."
over. They all rolled over and one fell out. It gave a little scream and it gave a little shout.
That does. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Okay, that's
To
fine.
tie
Okay.
a knot in your pajamas. single
So
touch,
Melanie
only
will
for
get
1,
hit
2, 3, 4.
What the fuck are you singing?
really?
23 AC.
The rest of that song that you just.
I've never heard the rest. I've only ever heard it repeat, like four little boulders and all. It just goes down.
Hmm.
I didn't know there was more. Cool.
Apparently, there's more.
So there's Melanie takes 21 points of damage. Please roll a strength saving throw.
Jesus. Do I have
be right
anything
back.
that
I'm
could
gonna
make
get,
this
food
not
real
hurt
quick.
as bad? Give me 1 second. Oh, that's Zaitari. That's not Melanie.
Well, she has a million hit points. She's fine.
She doesn't have a million hit points. She's not a barbarian, last I checked. Okay. What is that? 21 hit points you said?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Protection is only when something next to her gets hit and she can impose disadvantage. Alright, so strength save. Bitch, don't fail me. Alright, 20.
Yeah, she's fine. She's not knocked prone.
Good.
Okay. The other one is going to attempt to hit the spider that is in front of it.
Well, it had to use its action to break out of the...
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. You rolled a 1 anyway,
Okay.
so it doesn't even matter.
So.
Yeah, nobody cares. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Try to get near his friends. It's Melanie's turn now.
Okay. Melanie will go in just a second. Melanie is going to concentrate on this crystal fuck because that hurt her pretty bad. So, ow, what the fuck? Is in my eye? Yeah. All right.
I do still have my reaction.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay, that will hit.
We'll do another one. And then I will do commanding strike
Okay.
What I missed.
for Raine.
I'm about to answer the age-old question. Does a Big Mac reheat?
No, not very well.
Not very well. The fries you can do if you put them in the
Toaster ovens, I
toaster
hear.
oven?
Yeah, they work very well in toaster ovens.
Really?
Yep.
Also, what is it? Add a
It's a D10.
yeah, I was trying to see. So yeah, just roll a d10 to add to your that's superiority die.
Okay.
31.
It just would have been nice if it crit, because then you can double that too.
Okay. This guy is now dead. It explodes in the shower of crystals.
Woo!
Does Melanie want to move?
Melanie does not want to move. She'll move
Melanie
here.
sounds super sure about that.
Yeah, Melanie will move right there. Because Melanie was going to flank the one on Bittersweet,
Mm-hmm.
but then that would have meant an attack of opportunity from the other guy, so we weren't going to have that.
Okay. Zaitari, it is your turn.
Bonus action, I'm going to issue a command to the rest of my animated objects to now attack the other living rock and attack till dead. So
Okay.
we're gonna send 3 on this one, and then 4 on this one.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do the green dot first. Wow, that's terrible.
What's your highest roll?
15.
None of those will hit.
Yeah, because I think a 16 is the AC, so... Alright, 2 of those will hit.
Yeah.
So let's see. 2d4 plus 8. So I don't have to do math with that. So 12 points of bludgeoning damage on the one that's on
Are these
Bittersweet.
attacks considered magical?
They are not.
Okay. You see that it doesn't take as much damage as you think it should.
Okay, I kind of figured. That's fine. I'm now going to Eldritch Blast. So,
Eldritch Blast.
yeah.
Eldritch Foundry.
Yeah, you guys couldn't see me, but I did, like, Travis's stupid arm movements whenever he Eldritch Blasts. Oh, it's infecting me. Where the fuck is it? Holy shit, there it is. This one's gonna be on the green dot. Ow. Oof. That ain't gonna hit.
Yep. Unfortunately, that misses.
Alright, next, green dot again.
Okay. That will hit.
Still up, I'm imagining.
Yeah. Yeah. Roast some.
Verdict on the microwave Big Mac? Not as bad as I was expecting.
Alright. So, all 3 against green dot.
All right. So no, yes, yes. Okay, so plus 22. All right. Would you like to move?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
The giant said, Tilda.
Hmm. Hang on.
Hanging.
Come on, open up. There you go. Oh. Alright, I'm going to... I don't know, man. Here, this far away from each other. I'm sorry that I take so long on my goddamn turns, guys. I got a lot of
You're
spells.
fine. The one time I played a wizard at like level 3, and it was the same way, so don't worry.
Damn it, and you guys are all, like, up in their business. So
Well,
I
we're a
can't
bunch
do
of
any of my...
frontliners, so...
Yeah. I can't do any...
I mean, you could I'm fairly sure you could Thunderwave pretty safely.
not really, no.
Well, it's a box in front of
Unless
you.
I'd have to angle it just right. There. If I was here with that. No, that gets...
Just gonna say, the spider is very expendable.
Eh. But Melanie isn't.
Melanie has a lot of hit points.
I know, but I don't... And if I'm back here, then I get the... Oh, I can get them both. Ha-ha.
Do it. Yeah.
Thunderwave.
Look at that.
Alright, I shall thunderwave them.
Okay.
Fuck these
Boom.
rocks in particular.
Oh, fucking hell.
One will save, one won't. The one with the green dot does not save, so...
Fuck these rocks a little bit.
It's really anticlimactic when you think about it.
This one
Also
disappeared.
very
This
welcome.
one will disappear, though. 'Cause...
Wait. Oh, okay.
It was animated. It was just an animated boulder.
Yeah. And,
So it just falls back into inanimate rock.
Yep. Alright. Bittersweet.
anybody need healing, by the way?
Melanie could take more if you want to shoot some her way.
Okie dokie.
Alright, so the poison isn't doing what I wanted it to do, clearly. So I am going to I'm gonna drop Wild Shape as my bonus action. So I'm back to being just regular Bittersweet. I'm still raging.
Okay.
And I am going to draw the Sunblade and swing at Boulder McBoulder.
Okay. Let's see it.
23.
Yes.
So that is a whopping 3 radiant damage. 5 all told with the rage.
Where's the sword damage?
I rolled a 1.
No. It has radiant damage plus the...
So it's a plus. So it's a radiant damage. It's you gain plus.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gain plus 2. So it's not.
The radiant damage is just what threw me off because it does deal radiant damage. It's just like I'm expecting to see slashing and then like the extra radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. Hang on. Okay, so it should be 1d8 plus 4. For some reason, I don't know. The
Versatile changes it to
versatile
10.
versatile is fucking it up somehow.
Yeah.
So it should be 1d8 plus 4.
Well, is it
so-
1d8 plus 4 or is it 1d8 plus 6? Because your to hit is
my to hit is plus 8.
no, it's plus 6. That's what it says on here.
So it's 6 if I'm doing with strength, and it's 8 if I'm doing with dex. Wait.
Nope.
Versatile refers to it doing 1d8 if you're using it one-handed, 1d10 if you're doing it two-handed.
Two-handed, yeah.
Finesse is
That's
whether you're
finesse.
using strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for some reason...
No. Okay. No. So everything is all fucked up. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay. So it should be my it's plus 6 to hit if I'm using dex, which I am. But I get a plus 2 because it's a plus 2 longsword, so it's plus 8.
Yeah, that plus 2 isn't on there for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I hit either way, but it should be a 1d. So it's a 1d8.
I mean, you can wield it two-handed if you want to.
Okay, so we'll say it's a 1d10, so it's rolled a 1, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But then
It should
it's
be
going-
5. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 2 plus
2.
2 plus 2. So it's
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
2 plus 1 plus 1, so it's 4. My dexterity is plus 2.
Yeah,
so you don't
I was
add your
making-
dex to damage.
It should
Yeah, for some reason it's not adding
plus
an
2
extra
plus 2 plus your proficiency.
Okay. No, for the damage.
Damage.
Yeah, it's the damage that's not calculating.
It's the
extra
damage that's
plus
not
2.
doing it right. Yeah.
So you just have to add that in manually.
Yeah. So just add an extra 2. So it's 3. So 5, 6, 7.
Problem
7
solved. We figured it out.
Yes. Yay! I'm removing this from my sheet.
Would you like to move?
I'm going to.
I mean, you could just edit it so it does it right.
I'm gonna step over here, so I am flanking with Raine if she.
Okay. Raine, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'll be over here. Assuming I can stand on this, now that I think about it. Is it...
Is it just a pile of rocks? Or is it a mountain of rocks?
It's a pile of rocks.
Okay.
I am Yao, king of
King
the
of the
rock.
rock.
And there's nothing you girls can do about it.
Alright, so that's 25 damage.
Yep.
And another 4.
Okay. Excellent.
What is that from? I'm having a very hard time placing
Mulan.
that. Thank you.
My Harvey Firestein voice is not great.
Honestly, I don't think I could even do it. I'd have to, like, be sick to get the
Right.
correct level of voice breakage.
The boulder is going to try to punch the one that is not being all wavy with a displacer beast cloak. I assume that a 25 will hit.
25 will hit. Yeah.
Bittersweet will take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it considered magical?
I don't think that actually matters.
Does
You
it matter? Okay.
No, no.
I
You
don't-
just
Alright.
have all bludgeoning, piercing, and
Yeah.
slashing
Yeah.
damage when you rage.
Alright, so -5.
Okay. And then Melanie's gonna get rid of this thing.
Melanie is going to attempt to get rid of this thing. Actually, for her first attack, she's going to Commander Strike for Raine,
Okay.
just to see if that'll do it. So,
Just hit again.
Okay. Is that 34? Or is
Then
that
do
just
an
10?
extra-
Yep.
add that extra D10.
Oh, yep, that's right.
It's a pile of rocks now.
It
Yay!
exploded into a pile of rocks. Yay!
Yay.
Melanie almost used all
Golf
of her,
clap.
superiority die. She has one left.
There is a pile of rocks behind you after Zyn and Minsc also clean up their boulder people.
Oh, wonderful of you to join us.
I just turn around and do that that Natalie Portman meme where, like, you know, she's just like clapping and like with the face.
Oh.
There are a few rocks behind you guys. Alright. Minsc dusts himself off. Shall we continue?
Any pretty pieces of crystal shard from this guy?
Let us see.
Anything in the giant's pockets?
Let us also see that. Giant's pockets. Giant's pockets.
Giant's pockets.
Hot pocket.
Now that you're looking at this guy, he is unlike any giant you've ever seen before.
Sure.
Zyn will tell you that this is not a typical giant. He is what is known as a titan. And one that had gone crazy.
Spooky. That would be why he was so hardy. Also, my animate objects fades, so they're just a pile of rocks now.
Lots of rocks in this fight.
Yep, any rocks.
For the giant, you find, well, roll an investigation check.
So I rolled. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, Tilda's not looking through pockets. She would have asked somebody else to
I mean, I can
take a
assist
gander.
because I would like to pull a trophy off of this guy.
So I rolled a 20, a nat 20 on my history check for these guys. Now that Zyn has like said what they are, does it any memory or?
You know that Titans once Titans are said to be are rumored to be the children of the gods, though this one probably not so much. Zyn will tell you like some Titans become crazy and will start trying to eat anything in sight that can be eaten, which is probably what was happening with this guy.
What makes them go crazy?
Zyn shrugs. He has no idea. He knows that they encounter these degenerate titans every once in a while. They've lost their minds and... Well, you don't exactly ask questions, he says, when you encounter them. You either run away or you take them down.
Can I do a medicine check to see if it was suffering from some kind of like disease?
Sure.
While
would
Put
like
up
to
everyone
the
else is,
demon gates.
while everyone's rifling through its pockets.
Yeah. Yeah, did you do your investigation check?
Well, does Raine want to help me out?
Raine immediately went for the pretty stuff. She won.
Roll 20.
I'll give you assistance, Zaitari, if
Okay.
All right, roll
So you
20.
can
Fuck
take
you and
advantage.
fuck your mother.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
fuck you, roll 20, bitch.
It's not bad.
Probably no glaring diseases as far as you can tell. Bittersweet. Probably more of a mental state at this point. He does appear to be suffering from malnutrition. Probably because he wasn't getting the nutrients needed from a proper diet.
You know, eating
What?
people doesn't have all the vitamins and minerals you need in a balanced daily diet.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, eating people is not recommended for your, daily breakfast type of thing.
Yeah.
For the investigation check, you guys find first he has a giant-sized shabby cloak.
Okay.
You also find
Made out of what?
made out of looks like scaly
Human
hide of
skin.
some sort.
Okay.
You also find a broken wagon wheel in his bag,
Sure.
Cool.
as well as an iron bell
Ooh.
that's missing the little ringer
Clapper.
inside.
Yeah, clapper, yeah.
Yeah.
Jared, are you looking at the giant
Shut
bag
up.
contents?
I'm
Not gonna
waiting
lie,
for
that was the best
get
part.
chicken. Remember our chicken?
Where's the
Our
live
red-
chicken?
red and white?
Yep, that he kept in his backpack.
Yep. That chicken survived so much.
Also, there is a painted rocking horse.
Nice.
Oh.
It's very well made, actually. Looks like
This giant had a child.
it looks
Yeah.
like it was like exquisitely carved.
Or stole something from a child before eating it.
So the wagon wheel, the giant cloak, bell without the clapper, and a rocking horse.
How big is the bell? Is it like a normal sized bell, or are we talking like normal sized bell for a giant?
Normal sized bell for a giant.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not
the
going in my
Liberty Bell.
inventory
We're not
then.
bringing it anywhere.
Yeah.
The Raine from the crystalline demon thing. You can pack up about maybe 100 golds worth of quartz crystal if you want.
Hey, Raine. Can we use the portable hold to just? Can we use this for the rocking the horse? Because it's very well made. I want something that's a souvenir from the place, and I feel like this is a good story.
Yeah, you gonna pass that on to your Tegan's kids? Is that gonna work?
No. This is going to be for the mansion. It's going to be a story. Well, actually, no, we can put it in the tavern. It'll be a story piece. Why is there a wooden rocking horse? Well, let me tell you about the time he went into the
One copper to
Underdark.
ride it?
1 copper to ride it. Yes, perfect.
Alright,
love
I'll
it.
come bring the portable hole over. We'll get it in.
Also, can't you make potions out of giant's toenails or something?
I hope we weren't gonna bring that up, but I've been collecting off everything else, so yes, that is. Well,
I imagine Melanie just turned to look at you and, did a big pouty face. Like, please!
I mean, this isn't the usual. This isn't like the usual type of giant things are made out of, right?
No,
But
this
it
is
has
this
some
is
interesting
something.
properties.
This is something a little weirder. I mean,
Would
you
it be
could
the
you
same
could
thing?
definitely experiment with him if you want.
Yeah, let's find some stuff to experiment with.
All right. Well, I'll cast bardic. Well, I'll give you bardic inspiration for harvesting. So, whatever you roll out of D10.
All right, well, give me like a herbalism kit roll, herbalism kit, alchemy kit, one of your kits.
I just have a thing labeled potion kits. I have it default to Intel.
Okay, do that, and I'll tell you what you harvest off of him. Okay, awesome.
And 1d10.
Okay, all right,
Nice.
awesome.
33.
Dang, girl!
You can. He had some beard hair, so you can get. You get 4 beard hairs. You think you could do something with that? Just label it off of a degenerate titan. We can talk about that when you want to experiment with it.
Degenerate what?
Titan.
Yeah. You can
I
also...
mean, it makes it sound like this guy was outside of some, like, 7-Eleven spray
Yeah.
painting dicks onto...
Yeah, is he goth? Does he have, like, heavy eye makeup?
He has heavy bags under his eyes. Probably not eye makeup, though. You would also be able to get a toe, a big toe. That wasn't horribly...
Just a whole toe.
Just a whole toe if you want.
Just a whole ass toe.
Just a whole toe.
Last toe.
And then you could probably get, if you really wanted to,
There is nothing I won't collect. My sheet is just bullshit Raine's collected.
Just so much stuff. No.
A true rogue.
you can take a couple teeth, like 3, that weren't cracked already by him.
My
Probably
pelting it with rocks.
he probably tried to eat something with a shell at one point.
Or maybe just has been eating these boulder men for too long.
Possibly. You might have eaten some of these guys to form a gizzard of some sort.
How many teeth? 2 or 3?
3.
3. I thought you said 3. I couldn't quite.
Alright. Sounds like a good harvest.
Okay. And you guys... Yep.
I will mention to Zyn, by the way, the bit about, like, Bittersweet's findings that the giant wasn't, like, suffering from any disease that they've ever seen other than, like, malnutrition.
Zyn will say, it's unusual for this one to be here. Usually they're found around ruins. I assume, like, the remnants of their once culture down here. But, yeah, I don't know too much about them personally. Even when I was living down here, we came across them few and far between.
Well, should we get going?
Minsc, yes, we are losing. He looked like he was time. Yes, he was about to say daylight, but then he was
Daylight,
like, "Wait, wait, there's none."
Do
of
we
that.
have much left time to travel for today, or how much longer are we going for exactly, Minsc?
He counts on his fingers and says, about 2 hours.
Okay, we're gonna take a little cat nap. Well, who wants to take a little cat nap? Is anybody feeling like they need a quick refresh?
No,
I know
good.
Melanie needs it, so that's why I was gonna do it.
I could use a bit of a rest.
Okay. Anybody else?
I mean, I'm missing 5 hit points. That's it.
Then I'm gonna do it to me, because I will regain my bardic inspiration.
I'll get my wild shape back.
Okay.
I mean, couldn't you just wait a few more hours? Is this really...
Listen, if we get into another fight, we all need to be in tip-top shape. 10 minutes. I'm casting catnap.
Okay.
So it's going to be me, Melanie, and Bittersweet.
All right, sounds good.
So
Tilda looks at Raine. Do you have a deck of cards or anything?
roll your hit die.
Well, it's marked.
Never mind.
I don't need to roll hit die for me. That's inaccurate. That's just, I need to roll for Melanie.
I will roll, D8. Oh, Jesus!
Nice. Alright, that's going to be enough for Melanie.
I was
And
down
then-
5 hit points.
I hit that short rest button. Alright. Cool. Alright, Melanie's tip-top. I am tip-top.
I am overflowing with health.
Too bad
Bittersweet
it doesn't work like
wakes
that,
up.
huh?
Bittersweet wakes up, yawns hugely. It's like watching a lion yawn. That
Alright.
was a good nap.
Alright, let's get going.
Okay. You guys travel for a couple more hours until you pick a place to. I assume you're doing Tilda's tiny hut and resting
Obviously.
for the evening.
Are we gonna stone shape a little cubby for ourselves as well? I don't know if Bittersweet has that or not.
Let me check to see if I do. I mean, I know it.
Yeah.
But do you have it prepared?
Yeah, do you have it
That's the
prepared? Question of the day.
I do not.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just rely on the Tilda's tiny hut.
That's fine.
One day I'll hit 7th level and we can have Magnificent Mansion. But with my spells. But I got a while for that. I think it's like I need 4 more levels in Bard. So we got a while.
It's going to be another 5 years before that happens.
Okay.
They're just size.
So you guys rest up for the night. Anybody want to do anything?
I have questions for Zyn. So I
Oh.
was going to try and
Take a watch with him?
yes.
Okay, yeah, he's cool with that. If we're doing watches. So who's doing? I guess 4 shifts, unless you guys want to do less. Zyn can.
We always have Raine and Mel do a shift, so if shenanigans happen, no one can stop us, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Zyn can stay up for. So he only needs 4 hours, so he can do 2 shifts if need be.
Elf, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Fucking elves.
So he'll stay up for 2 shifts if everybody's cool with that.
Yeah, why don't we do Melanie and Raine to start, and then I don't know, Minsc and Boo, and then we can have Zyn and Bittersweet, and then Zyn and Zaitari.
Okay, sounds good.
'Cause I'm sure Tilda wants to sleep.
I mean, okay.
Unless Tilda wants to take a watch. I was
No.
just assuming.
Y'all want to... It's fine.
Okay. Raine and Melanie will take their first watch. Can you please roll perception checks for me for Melanie and for Raine?
Do you want to roll at an advantage, Raine, or do you want me to roll for
Sure,
Melanie?
I'll take the advantage.
Alright.
Advantage.
Okay. Your watch goes is pretty quiet. You do see like scatters of enlarged eyeless insects that walk around close to the hut, but not going towards it in any way. But other than that, it's been pretty quiet.
Gross.
It will be Zyn and Bittersweet that goes next.
Wait, I thought it was
Minsc and Boo.
Minsc and Boo,
All right,
yeah.
Minsc and Boo. Let's see.
I like a Boo first.
Yeah. Boo. By the way, was Boo okay in the portable hole?
Boo seems fine.
Boo was good? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Boo's a space hamster. Who knows if it even needs to breathe?
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Their watch seemingly goes without incident. And then they will wake up Zyn and Bittersweet. Zyn was meditating, so he didn't really sleep.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fucking elf, so.
Bittersweet talks to Zyn during their watch
Okay.
because they have never seen a drow before,
Okay.
and I don't think they've ever really heard much about drow. Their folks don't really concern themselves with elves, though. Like other or not not definitely not drow.
When you talk to Zyn, Zyn will answer most whatever like society questions you have about drow. He tends not to speak on his own personal experiences, but he does give the information freely.
That's okay.
Was there any particular questions that Bittersweet wanted to know?
They focus a lot on what it was like growing up. Like, they seem very preoccupied with, like how are drow children, like, taken care of, and, you know,
Well,
did Zyn go to school? Because Bittersweet just heard about school, but they've never gone, and...
okay. Zyn will explain to you that it depends on your sex. Male and female drow are raised very differently. So females, since it's a matriarchal society, females are brought up as leaders most of the time. Males don't really get that treatment. I mean, males are typically viewed as, in his caste particular, warriors or bed warmers. So a lot of the training he had was fighting and surviving in the Underdark.
And what about those who are neither?
He pauses and he says, well, a role is often forced upon you. You don't really hear too much about those who are neither. Our society is much less forgiving to those who do not conform. Unfortunately, I do not care for it.
My mother wanted me to give her grandchildren. But I paid a man to take that away. I don't want children. I think it's sad that your people don't have the same option.
Zyn will say, there are many things that are wrong with my people.
Well, if you ever want to come topside, you can come and see how mine live. Maybe it will be a little bit better.
I appreciate the offer. My time in the commune has already taught me much. And I have explored the regions south of the commune. It heavily wrapped, of course. The desert isn't very friendly to me.
We continue.
You all love me and you know it.
Zyn says I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
You're very kind.
I'm not. But it's a nice lie.
Well, you're very kind to me. All right. Can you roll a perception check, Bittersweet, please? Okay.
Oh, I forgot to threaten roll 20.
See? See what happens? As you are talking,
God damn.
well, as you're talking, you see what looks like these very large salamander entities walk by. They look a little like Chekhov's revolver, a little bit, except they're the size of Scottish Terriers.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
And they just kind of just mosey along. They're very slow. So they kind of just mosey along down the tunnel while you two were conversing. And you see them. They look at pieces of mold on the walls before slowly walking off into the darkness. They have very strange coloration. Both of them were, the primary color was black, and you guys have dark vision. Actually, could you put a light in the hut?
You can, yeah.
Would you put
Yeah.
a
And
light in the hut?
the hut does illuminate as well.
Yeah,
If
because
Tilda wants
Bittersweet
it to.
Bittersweet does not normally have dark vision.
I don't know if Tilda would have, just because, like, we're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
And if Prim were here, there would have been a light, but since no one that Tilda knows of has kind of a fear of the dark,
Aversion to darkness.
then it might be, actually, you know what, there might be like a muted light, you know what I mean, like just a night light kind of,
Like a candle glow.
yeah.
Bittersweet might have like fire in their hands too, just because they have a preoccupation with fire, and so usually when they're
That's
like
new.
nothing's. No, it's
Nothing.
always been. No, it's always actually been there. I've said before.
It's new information for me then.
Oh, okay. So they might just like have like, because I know produce flame, so they might just be sort of like tossing flame back and forth between their hands.
Then you can see the color of the salamander spots. One is a brilliant purple. The other is a lime green. And they're slightly luminescent. And the reason they're slightly luminescent is because there are glowworms on patches of their skin. It looks like there's maybe like a symbiotic relationship going on between these two entities.
What were those little creatures?
We often call them glow salamanders because they have glowworms on their skin. They secrete some kind of substance that the glowworms enjoy. Broiled, they are considered a delicacy, the salamanders, not the glowworms. The glowworms can be used for, if you mix it with a certain silver powder. I know a lot of the women in the previous town I resided in used it for. I believe you call it eyeshadow. Well, eye glow, but it's eyeshadow for those.
It's for highlighter. Bittersweet goes,
Glow to the gods.
and then after a couple of seconds goes, what's eyeshadow?
He tries to explain makeup.
It takes Bittersweet a while to get it, probably until Zyn is like, oh, it's like war paint.
Yes, exactly.
And then Bittersweet is like, oh, yes.
But besides the glow salamanders, your watch passes without incident. So it is time to wake up. Zyn will wake up Zaitari.
Poor Zyn, he's gonna get 4 hours straight questioning.
So what's your number? What's your sign?
Give me them digits.
Are you a water sign or a fire sign?
So you two are up watching.
James Lipton is neither a lip nor a tongue. Discuss.
Is there anything in particular you wanted to discuss with him, or were you going to flirt with him the rest of watch? Rest of the watch.
Well, I'm gonna do both. I have questions to ask him.
Okay.
And also
I'm a
going to do that at the same
multitasker.
time. We're multitasking.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, so like probably, I don't know, after like 10, 15 minutes of just like passing by in silence. So, Zyn,
Mm?
I don't want you to take this rudely or
Okay.
anything, but how are you drawn to the surface?
Mm.
Why leave the Underdark? Though I understand it's probably complete insanity, but I mean, when that's home, how do you know that it's any different elsewhere?
Well, the short answer is I didn't feel like to continue to be beaten every day of my life by the matriarchs.
That makes sense.
The long answer is, I lost a lot of individuals I would call friends to my society, and I didn't want to become a statistic.
Aw.
And I figured anywhere was better than there.
And also, as somebody who's sensitive to sunlight, what drew you to a profession that has you outdoors all the time?
When you patrol, I tried not to stay in the cities a lot, so a lot of my life was patrols on the outside. It translates very well, survival skills, surviving here and up there. I actually still go into cave systems often, or very heavily wooded areas. I did spend some time in Robur, but that was very heavily covered for multiple reasons.
Oh, yes. Well, not only are they
Yeah.
extremely racist,
Oh,
it's
yes.
also just so sunny.
Yes. I mainly traveled at night, though. But yeah, I've always been an outdoors type. I suppose you that's what they say. That's what they call it. So
Mm-hmm.
I stuck to what I knew.
That makes sense. Anything you particularly specialize in, being a ranger?
Close quarters combat, I suppose. Front linemen, mostly. I work very well with Minsc, and he shoots a look over at Minsc, who is snoring at this point.
You do?
Mm-hmm. He takes most of the hits because he is loud and boisterous. I flank from the side and hit the sensitive bits.
That makes sense. We kind of have that dynamic going on with Raine and Melanie.
I've noticed this.
Out of curiosity, do you also date the person who takes all the hard hits for you? Or is that just them?
That's just them. Minsc and Boo are Minsc and Boo.
I'm sure you can't. I'm
Minsc
sure
and
you
Boo are
can't
in a
separate.
committed relationship.
Yeah, I'm sure you can't separate a couple so strong as they.
Yes.
Nothing can get in between their relationship.
Actually, Minsc went berserk one time because I think one of the wildcats in the commune tried to eat Boo. It wasn't. It took 10 of us to put Minsc down when that happened.
Oh,
Boo was
wow.
fine, miraculously, but Minsc was.
Well, I don't think Boo's a ordinary hamster. If he if the hamster was an ordinary hamster, I'm sure it would be long dead.
Yeah, I assumed so as well. He's lived a very long time. I think Minsc came about 6 years ago to the commune. I a little longer. And he's been around since then. And that's sorry, looking at the shade. I'm lucky I don't have a cat that fucks my shades.
I mean, not yet. You don't.
Well, they all like actually push the shade aside to get to the window, so they're very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
KK, it's a window.
Yeah, that's us. I don't have to raise the shades no more. She just pops
Yeah,
in.
it's just
There we go.
just no longer your window, it's hers.
But yeah, he's definitely not an ordinary hamster, that's for sure.
How long ago did you join the conclave?
6, so I arrived. This would be about my 7th year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is that did you join immediately after coming to the surface, or did it take a while?
I joined immediately. They found me at the entrance of a cavern. Luckily, Eagle Eye was sympathetic, to me. It took her a little while. Well, it took everybody a little while to, kind of motion to himself. I wasn't trusted for a little while, but I eventually they trusted me, and yeah. That's about it.
That's nice.
Hmm.
It's good to have a bunch of people that you can trust.
It is.
Have anyone special back home?
Well,
Did I
you're
get a
very
list?
blunt. No, no.
Am I not allowed to be?
You can if you want, but no, I don't have anybody at home. Well, I assume as a romantic interest is your inquiry.
Just curious.
No, it's taken me a very long time to wrap my head around romantic relationships. We don't really have that. Well, I didn't have that down here.
Yes,
Mm.
I can understand that.
Mm.
I mean, my growing up was absolutely nothing compared to yours, but I also grew up around a bunch of women
Mm.
that, and we moved around all the time,
Mm.
so I guess it's also taking me a while to get used to the idea of a romantic relationship as well.
I see. But yeah, no one at home.
I just give him a look and I smile, and then we can just sit in silence for a little while.
Yeah.
If,
If you don't engage, he will not engage in conversation. He seems fine in comfortable silence. Can you roll a perception check?
Sure. I can't remember. Does the hut allow sound to go through the walls?
Well, technically,
Technically,
there is nothing in the spell description that says anything about whether sound does or does not come through the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So, to my mind, that means that sound does travel through the barrier. However, we have played it before where
It doesn't.
it
Yeah.
didn't. So it's really up to the DM if we want to keep the continuity of the thing or if we want to. I don't know.
We'll say very, very muted,
Okay.
Okay.
just to
'Cause-
have a good middle ground.
I can live with that.
Then I'm going to very lightly play my Canoon.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll just make a performance check because I don't imagine I'm seeing anything with my 6.
Yeah. Okay. It's pretty nice performance. Pretty good performance.
Yeah, just to pass the time while I'm kind of like idly paying attention.
Okay. Your watch passes without incident as well. And it is quote unquote morning.
Okay.
If nobody has anything to do in the morning, I'm going to flash forward some days later.
I guess the only thing is that Tilda wakes up and Bittersweet is just like wrapped around her.
Oh. Oh dear. That is an interesting
Predicament.
not necessarily predicament, but is definitely an interesting situation. I mean, because you know how when you're sleeping and you don't and you're just waking up and you're like you don't really have a full concept of where you're at and so she would probably think it's Theo holding her. And it's like, oh, that Underdark thing. It's all been just a terrible dream. Right. Just, just because she's used to waking up with, another body in the bed type of thing. So she would probably cuddle in and then start to realize this isn't quite right.
Why is it fuzzy?
Yeah.
Theo isn't fuzzy.
When did Theo grow another foot?
Yeah, exactly. And open her eyes and startle. Yeah. No. Nope.
Oh. Sorry.
Darling, we need to get you some sort of mint stick or something.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry for, and they let go and just sort of back off. I didn't mean to.
I understand, darling. It's quite all right. It's fine.
If you say so.
Okay. Anything else that happens in the morning? Oh, Portent Rose.
And also what you laughing at?
Hold on, I'm gonna post it. Just a second.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
This poor cat. Oh no.
Fucking looks like Ron Perlman.
Oh, that cat needs to go to the vet.
Oh, I'm sure they took him, but
Oh
man. That happened to my dog. She did not eat a wasp. She ate a spider.
yeah.
My dad freaked out. But oh my god, it was incredibly sad, but extremely hilarious.
Did she have to go and get a? Did she have to go and get a shot?
Yeah, she did, but it
Oh, poor
wasn't
baby.
that big of a deal. Her face was just swollen, so it was
Yeah.
fine.
It is upsetting how much this looks like Ron Perlman. This looks like Ron Perlman playing the Beast in that Beauty and the Beast adaptation.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Okay. So you guys continue on for a couple days, and eventually, you start noticing the air becomes colder. If you have them, you might have to start breaking out your winter clothes. There is a fine sheet of frost in portions of the tunnels that you are traveling. Minsc will tell you once the temperature starts getting noticeably cold that you are approaching close to the one of the entrances into the Earthroot. I would like everybody to make perception checks, please.
Alright. First one's for Zaitari, second one will be for Mel.
Okay.
God, I am rolling like shit today.
Alright. You're no good, roll 20. You'll never be anything. You're just
Yeah, fuck you,
like
you're a
your
bitch!
father.
Ah, you're terrible!
It didn't work. It has to be coming from
Give
me.
me a
It
good
can't be
fucking
quoting
roll.
memes.
Okay, Mel got an 8.
Okay. And then
God.
Okay.
I want this ulcer to go away.
okay. Soon, in the distance, there is within the rock. There is a tunnel. In the form of a cave that looks like a skull.
Okay.
Everybody pretty much sees this.
Is there a
And
water slide? For the pirate ship?
Is it Castle Grayskull?
no, it's just
For the honor of Grayskull!
um,
No.
Minsc will say that this is one of the entrances to the Earthroot. There are a few of them. Not all of them look skull-shaped, but
Ominous.
yes.
I didn't realize the Underdark could be so gothically inviting.
Is that the the Grand Adventure of Winnie the Pooh?
Yes,
it is. Oh.
I can't fucking believe that you recognized it.
I loved that movie when I was a kid. I had the fucking soundtrack to that movie.
It's the Skull Cave, yeah.
Yeah, and it made me cry all the time.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
We're nerds.
Just as Minsc says, we should be vigilant. And then there are in front of the
presume
cave.
he gets hit by something.
My God. A spear lands near his foot.
A what?
Spear. It
Beer?
looks like spear. Throwing
Okay.
spear.
A spear.
Oh,
Oh,
spear.
a spear.
I heard
Oh.
beer too.
Yep, me too.
And Zyn says, "Oh, God damn it!" And there are several piles of bones and other dead matter
What are we
that
fighting?
animate.
Dead things.
Dead things.
We're fighting dead things. Gotcha.
Alright, so you guys probably have come up this path over here.
Okay.
Those are
Oh.
fungus. They're not trees. Just
It's
ignore
okay.
them.
We
Yeah.
can use our imagination.
Use your imaginations, please.
imagination.
Alright, hold on. I need to get the picture of these guys.
By the way, I would like to say that beforehand, Tilda was grumbling about how no one told her that there was going to be cold
Oh.
in the Underdark. It was going to be this cold in the Underdark.
Yeah, I thought we were told it was going to be hot. Oh well. I mean, I have a bag of holding, so I basically can pack my entire wardrobe if I so choose.
Yep, samesies, but still,
Yeah, no,
it's
that's
the
just how that
principle
goes.
of the matter.
It is.
Um.
On the plus side, the wands have all reset, so
Yay.
You see two armored undead individuals pop up from piles of bones. Yeah,
dang.
let's roll initiative, guys.
Don't roll low, you fucker. Roll 20, you bitch. Still kind of low.
Roll 20. I hate you so much.
Oh wow.
Improve your features. Make it easier for DMs to switch layers. And tell us what map we're on.
Just give me a single button to move people to another screen. Don't make me drag them.
Please add features where you don't have to double click a token. So that you can just make it easier so that I don't have to click checkboxes
Roll
and
20.
hit save.
Roll 20. Just make it so I only have to click once on any one thing. To
Make it so that I don't have to relink tokens to sheets if I have
Roll
to.
20. Make it so that I don't have to do any of the things that I don't want to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like the very basic thing should be that you don't have to relink a token if you have to do something like
Yeah,
add
true.
another
Yeah.
bar or tie a bar to another HP total or add something like an aura that people
Roll
can
20.
see.
Just fix linking tokens.
Yeah, please. We know you listen to this, you bitches.
Okay. Zaitari, you are first.
Okay.
Dude, it's gonna murder us.
So there's only the one.
There's
Over
there's that one, and there's this one.
Oh, okay. It was blending in very well to the
I'll just put him over
definitely not
there. Not
trees.
tree, yes.
Definitely not a tree.
They're the
Okay.
knots of the trees?
It's definitely not a river we're standing in.
No.
No, it's
Definitely
not.
It's a pathway. I'm going to cast haste
Okay.
on Raine.
Okay.
I realize she's invisible, but I can use my brooch to play hot and cold with her mentally. Get over to her and touch her and cast haste. Just hopefully, Tilda does not get charmed this time. We'll see how it goes. So
look.
that's my action. I'm then with my bonus action going to give Raine a bardic inspiration as well. So
Okay.
I'm just setting you up for success.
I'm just imagining you casting the haste on her, and then, like, in slow motion, you're like, grow, great, and, like, smack her ass or something like that.
It's like I'm just like giving her a shoulder rub. It's like you got
Goodness.
stab them real good. So yeah, that's Zaitari's turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Bittersweet.
Okay. Let me see. What does it look like the skeletons are armed with?
They appear to be armed with light crossbows.
Unfortunate. I am going to. I'm going to rage,
Okay.
and then I am going to go charging up to this one. And actually, I have a reach of 10 feet
Okay.
with my
Excellent.
hammer. So,
Excellent.
I'm gonna swing at this.
Okay.
And smash it with a hammer.
Alright, roll 20, you bitch! 12.
12. Unfortunately, the hammer bounces off the armor that it is wearing.
Okay, and then I'm going to close the rest of the way
Okay.
so that it can't shoot me as easily.
All right. Raine.
Alright, I'm going to move up for this one. That uses 30, that uses half of my movement. I will use the melee attack action that comes with haste. Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay. All right.
And I will use my action to go invisible again.
All right. Awesome. Melanie.
Melanie is going to see what kind of range she got here.
Haste doubles your speed, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. All right, so Melanie is also going to go for
Make it go real fast.
the one that's a bittersweet. She can get right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try to just make this thing bone dust. Nice.
Wow. All right.
Make that strength save.
Does not make the strength save, so it is knocked prone.
Sweet. It's too bad I don't get the roommate.
So that is
Melanie, take it, Elven
15
action.
plus 21.
That would be a good pickup. We end up giving each other advantage a lot.
That's all the hits.
Plus 18 plus
I mean-
15. Okay. And Tilda.
Are you kidding me? That skeleton is not dead?
It's not dead. It's not a regular skeleton.
It couldn't possibly be.
It's an armored skeleton of some description.
Does it look like it's cracking and falling apart though?
Yeah. You're putting a lot of dents into and cracks into the bones for sure.
Oh. Hang on.
Hanging.
Hello.
Ring.
Banana.
Banana
phone. Do. Ring dong.
Oops, I accidentally deleted you off the order,
Banana
Raine.
phone.
I'll put you back! I was just clicking on your portrait, I'm sorry!
No.
Don't punish Raine!
You were like here. You had like an 18 or something, so it's fine.
Alright.
Raiden had a 14.5.
14.5. God, thank you.
It's fine. She's still. Whoa!
How do you move your token?
I have no idea. I cannot figure it
I
out.
always forget.
Same.
Whatever. Okay.
You
Moved
can
there.
somehow.
You can, but I always forget.
It is prone. Keep in mind that the skeleton is prone.
That is true.
You can hit it with advantage because it is prone. If you want to smack it in melee.
Yes, I don't want to do that, though. I would prefer to lightning bolt it and its friend.
Oh, then it just has to make a dex save, and it has disadvantage. What is
Disadvantage because it's prone, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, either way. Let's look it up. condition. Prone. No, it doesn't have anything like that, but it does have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, well, anyway. I'm gonna ask a question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast Lightning Bolt, will it hit both of these things, or because...
It will hit both of these things.
Okay. Then, in that case... Yeah, level 3. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt!
Okay. Dexterity.
Eh.
Nope. Nope. So 28.
For both of them?
Yep.
Neither of them?
None of
made their
them
save?
saved.
Awesome.
So this one has perished, and this one has taken the 28. Excellent.
Then I will use my bonus action to hide. No.
Okay. Sounds good.
Wait a minute, wrong game.
Yeah, no. Where
Cognizant.
am I? How much movement did I use? I don't remember.
All right.
I was
I
Hang
think
on.
you use 30 feet.
35.
I was
think it
close.
Many other secret skeletons.
All right.
Are
This.
Minsc and Zyn off
They-
fighting their own skeletons?
Yeah, they're
I'm just
fighting their own
assuming?
skeletons somewhere.
They're
This
raiding
one
us.
is going to take a pop shot at you with its crossbow.
Me?
Who is you?
Tilda?
At you, yes, I don't know.
Oh, Zaitari.
Okay.
And it will
Thank you.
miss, unfortunately.
Yay.
Over here, you see a bunch of dust start to coalesce.
For fuck's sake.
And
Up by the mouth of the cave?
yeah, by the mouth of the cave.
Okay.
And you see what appears to be a small entity made of dust. So I'm going to bring them back. Yep.
Cool. Is it size small? Or...
It is size small.
Okay. Wow.
He's going to begin to cast.
Oh, fuck.
That's way out of our range. So...
Okay.
Hang on, hang on.
Oh, wait. No, is it?
60.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, it's 65.
So I gotta look at the spell and make sure I'm doing it right. Radius. Okay.
I hate everything right
My
now.
favorite word to hear.
So
If only you didn't move again.
it will center it over there. I'll bring this to the token layer.
Excuse me for trying to stay out of the melee when being in the melee nearly killed me last time.
I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this is great.
But why?
But why?
Um,
I swear to God, next time I get a
roll on
feat,
that.
I'm taking the fucking thing where I can get
Good.
proficiency in con
Another-
saves.
Yeah.
oh, thank goodness.
It's pretty good. It's gonna
Yeah,
say. It's gonna say.
Okay. So
That's gonna be a
Raine,
no for me, dog.
Raine,
and
Zaitari.
that's Melanie.
Melanie.
It's a yes for me unless this is Vecna.
It's not Vecna. All right. So anybody under
I
an
don't like the way
18,
you said that.
anybody under an 18 will take 39 points of
Oof.
from necrotic damage from the Circle of Death.
Oh,
Jesus!
Half, so 39, so 19 points. If you have
For
saved.
the rest of us?
Yes.
oh,
So that was that one.
damn.
That's only 16 from me.
Okay.
Because of those
And I have
nice...
to roll. Hi! Man, why? Why? I cast haste, and then I get hit for an obscene amount. And... Oh. Fucking sucks.
I think you
Raine's gonna get
actually
stunned
made it?
again. I could. I have to roll high, though.
Oh, I thought that 19 was it.
No, because I failed. So, no, that was for Melanie. This is my Warcaster.
Good.
Yay, I made it! Woo! Hallelujah!
Woo! And it's going to... It looks like it's composed of a green dust that's just coalescing in a place.
Alright, so a Circle of Death is just an AoE damage. It goes away, right?
Yep, it goes away, so I'm going to
Okay.
delete that token. I just wanted it for the range.
Okay, because I couldn't remember, because Cloud Kill.
Cloud kill
sticks around, and
stays,
it
yeah.
Fucks. It fucks, man.
Okay.
Does it fuck? Does it really?
It fucks.
Zaitari, it is your turn.
Definitely fucks.
Got
Okay.
that big dick energy?
It's who got that big dick energy. Alright. I'm going to... Do I want to fuck this thing up? Here's the thing.
I mean, I feel like the answer is yes.
The question you gotta ask yourself is, do you got that big dick energy?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run over
Mm-hmm.
to Melanie,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to cast... Sadly, I cannot take her with me with Misty Step. Which is a bummer. But I will take her with me with Dimension Door. So I'll just port us right over next to a big old dusty bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not really. He's kind of a small, old, dusty bitch.
Favorite model.
Alright, so that was my action. And then... Can I only have... Hold on. I can't remember if I can only have one Bardic Inspiration up at a time.
I don't think... Wait, I forget to.
No, I think
A
you
creature can... Yeah, a creature can only have one Bardic Inspiration die at a time, but that doesn't mean I can't have multiple things that
Yeah,
have...
you can
Yeah,
give
makes
out
sense. Yeah, you can
as
get
much inspiration as you'd like.
Alright, then I'm putting that blue dot there for me for concentration. Just to remind myself so I don't cast anything fucking stupid. So I'm gonna give Melanie a pep talk. And she's gonna get a die of Bardic Inspiration. And that is my turn.
Okay, excellent. Bittersweet.
All right. Let me see here.
And especially since this thing is a caster, and she has Mage Slayer.
Is this all like difficult terrain, or is this a chasm, or
It's
going on here?
flattish. It's a
It's
path.
flattish.
It's a path. I'm making it easy for you and myself.
Thank you. Okay, so I am going to. I need. Shit.
Nah, shit.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah, see, yeah. Shit. Yeah.
I am going to. All the things that. It's
She
dark
said?
in here, right?
Sorry.
dark in here,
yeah, it's
right?
pretty dark in here.
Okay, I don't have much of a choice. I'm just if I want to keep my rage, so I'm going to wild shape into a giant elk.
Yes.
Woo.
Well, so I can't see, but I am blindly running.
Well, could we have assumed that we've been traveling for a while for today, right?
Yeah.
Would Bittersweet have cast dark vision.
We can
on
say that.
himself?
We can say that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's fair.
I mean, that's.
Okay.
I literally take a spell off for dark vision for me, like every day. I clear my spells and then
Okay. I'll take a
whether I
whatever
save
it
or
is, a second level. No, yes, second level thing off. I
Yep.
have it prepared.
Yeah,
All right.
that's fair. That's fine.
Okay, so I will wild shape into a giant elk. May I please be huge?
Yep.
Thank you.
Huge.
Huge.
Huge. And I am going to charge at this skeleton.
Okay.
So I am going to try and make a ram attack. So that
But
is
you're
going
an
to...
elk.
It's plus 6.
Get out.
Roll 20, you
No.
Hey.
24.
All right, that will hit.
Okay, so it's going to take
Seen her on a down.
40.
I'm gonna try this method tomorrow
takes-
during.
That would.
It
That
takes
would. Yeah.
16 points of bludgeoning damage, and
Okay.
it has to make a strength save.
Okay.
Does it take extra damage from the rage?
Oh, it takes add another 2.
Okay.
18 points of
It does
damage.
not make the strength save. It will fall
It is
down.
Not prone.
Excellent.
Okay.
Do you get to trample now?
I know I don't have multi-attack.
Oh.
Ugh.
All right. Are you good?
I'm good.
All right.
This is a huge elk. Bellowing
You know,
and
it's a
blowing at this
real
thing.
it's a real shame that you can't be the giant elk and also, disguise self to make yourself look like Lee Pace riding the giant elk like Thranduil.
Jesus Christ. One of you could do that.
I could
What,
polymorph
the
somebody
mantle?
into a giant elk, and then we could live out
I
our
cannot.
dreams.
I have
I-
a distinct lack of those kinds of spells.
Okay. Raine, what's up? What are we doing?
Except for seeming. I have
Sure.
seeming.
We could
We could
all make
all-
ourselves look like Lee Pace. In various
Just various
versions.
different Lee Paces. One's
Yeah,
not
He
Ned
pays
the
for
Pie
every
Maker.
movie he's been in.
Yeah,
So
Thranduil.
I'm gonna
Rowan
target
the-
our
Oh,
phone friend.
Michael from Miss Pettigrew's.
Okay. Sounds good.
Miss Pettigrew lives for a day.
I just love
Mhm.
that picture of that cat. Oh shit.
Yes.
That's what we're looking for.
So
Alright.
it's towards Dust Dude, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that 14 plus 22
Big numbers.
plus 21.
43. So good.
Calm. Hold, please, math.
Okay.
And then
57 in total.
Yeah, 57 in
same,
total.
go invisible again and spend my last.
Spend your last. Oh, a couple move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Melanie is going to do
Melanie
things.
is gonna move. Melanie is gonna move right back to here.
Okay.
And she's going to spend a superiority die and just do Commander Strike for Raine.
Okay.
Shoot it again, baby!
So that,
I'm getting suddenly.
Oh my god!
Oh fuck. All right.
Fucking Jesus Christ!
Is it dead?
Hold on, I'm doing the calculations. Man. No, this was supposed to be threatening.
Not
Still
when you get
alive.
2 crits.
But
Wow,
I
holy
assume
shit.
Melanie might. No, yeah, Melanie might get rid of this.
Yeah,
Possibly.
Melanie's gonna hit it twice now.
Okay, let's see it.
yeah, aren't you looking to level 17 when I get 2 turns in the first round?
That will not hit.
Okay.
That will hit. So 12.
And we're gonna
Oh.
do.
I forgot I gotta roll my d10s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Roll 2 d10s.
Perfectly average.
11. Okay.
Perfectly
average.
balanced, as all things should be.
All right.
Um,
Excellent.
And I'm also going to. Hold on. I'm just reading what this one does.
You haven't used any of your action surges, right?
No, I haven't done that. So, yep, okay, I'm good. I used Commander Strike. I'm not going to add any extra damage. We're good.
Okay, excellent. Tilda.
I'm going to move forward a little,
Okay.
like 1 square.
Just
By the
one
way-
extra square.
By the way, I wanted to say that Melanie, hit her again, baby. Just very like Austin Powers-y to me.
Hit her again, baby.
Exactly.
It's on brand.
It is on brand.
I will mind spike the Dusty.
Okay.
thing.
Dusty McDust, bitch.
Dusty McDust.
Sure.
Dust. All right, wisdom.
Nice.
I think it it fails. So
Oh, good.
19 psychic damage. All right. Is that your turn? Would you like to move?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to move.
I would love
One
some
more.
healing.
I believe.
That thing did half health worth of damage to me.
What's the range on healing word? Is it
60.
60
feet.
Okay, that's great. I'll send 2d4 plus. Hang on. Crap. Hang on.
Holding.
I don't know how my things work.
Holding.
I mean, I do, but I don't. First levels. Okay. So if I cast it at a higher level because it's 1d4 plus 3, do I get the plus 3 on each of the
No,
higher
it's not.
levels? Nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's just flat.
Then 2.
That's why if you have time, it's like generally more worthwhile to
Right.
individually cast
Oh,
it.
I'm so sorry.
Better than nothing.
I used 3 charges at.
Oh
Yeah, that
no.
sucks.
Wow, that sucks.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh no, 23. Just 3.
Is that your turn?
Nope. Nope. I would still like to, I will move.
I did.
I'll move over, to where Bittersweet's chillin'.
Okay, cool. All right. So this skeleton, with you in its face, is going to drop the crossbow and going to claw you in the face.
I
if
assume
possible.
you're talking to Bittersweet.
I'm talking about Bittersweet. Yes.
Yes. You gotta
Uh,
stop using you.
Sorry.
Like, just assuming that we know who you're talking to.
Does a 20 and 21 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Fucking giant elks are damage sponges.
So 18 points of slashing damage on the first one.
Okay, so halved. So 8.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
My favorite kind. Giant elk has +2.
Are they proficient?
They're not proficient in no. They're not
Okay.
proficient in any saves.
Okay, sometimes they are.
Yeah, sometimes. Show me what you got. No.
No. All right. You are paralyzed.
Cool.
Oh, fuck.
The second attack.
Now, which is gonna crit. That's great.
As
As long as it hits.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. It's a 20. It's 12, so 24 plus 27 points of slashing damage.
Have.
Yes. And at the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw.
Oof. Man, that's rough.
Yeah, these guys, you don't want to get in their faces.
19. So I
We'll
take
know for
19,
next time.
19 points of damage.
Okay, excellent.
40 out of 40.
The ghoul bone powder thing.
Out of curiosity, can I ask which book these skelly bones are in?
It's not it's known as an imperial ghoul. So Tomb of Beasts.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, cool. I just wanted to,
And the bone powder
Maybe
ghoul
for-
is also in there as well, and
Okay.
they're real nasty, as you're about to find out. So this one is going to gather up the debris around it of the bones and teeth, and you guys are caught in a whirlwind.
Okay.
I'll make the cube. It's a cube.
Is this? It's not casting a spell.
It's not casting himself. This is an ability.
Damn. Okay.
Perfect. So we'll get all three of you in it. Melanie, Zaitari, and Raine.
Well, Raine is also invisible. Would it know that it's there? That she's
It's
there?
this is encompassing it anyway. Well,
Okay. It did have to move one square.
yeah, it would have to move one square. Let me check its senses. All right, let me check if it would. It probably wouldn't have seen Raine. Yeah, it doesn't. All right, only you two then. That's fair. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. I'm good at those. Okay.
Okay.
Melanie isn't that great at them, but
Yeah, we know.
she has Indomitable.
She won't make it.
Yeah. I knew the 13 wasn't gonna make it because I'm fairly sure. Like it's probably pretty high. So yeah, she's gonna re-roll.
Does she have Bardic Inspiration still?
Come on, Mel, do it.
She does. Good point. I'm gonna roll that instead.
Okay. All right.
Nice!
All right, you make it. You still will take half the damage. You do not take the strength loss with this.
Take the strength what?
Loss.
Okay.
Good call.
For Melanie.
So
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
All right, so half of that. Let me get a calculator.
No matter what, Zaitari's definitely going to use her reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
All right.
So
34 points of damage. That's halved.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, thank you for healing me. I would have been dead.
We're gonna die in the Underdark, aren't we? That
Silence.
deafening silence is real reassuring.
Where is my Hellish Rebuke? And I
Yeah,
think
probably
this is
would've made a
cast.
mistake.
One
Yeah.
second.
It's the Underdark. There's a lot of shit in the Underdark.
I need to check. I can't remember for.
It's the Underdark, because life is a fucking nightmare.
And the
Yeah,
and the
it's a second level spell.
and the whirlwind will continue. It doesn't dissipate.
You.
Oh!
That's level. Make a dexterity saving throw for the bone dusty
Yep,
dude.
will do. Nope, he doesn't make it. He rolled a 1.
Okay. He takes 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
This big old storm right up in Raine's nose.
Raine, you're just sitting there, and there's just a wall of bones and teeth that start whirlwinding around where Melanie and Zaitari are.
I have 5 hit points left.
You can still see them.
I'm paralyzed.
So that's good.
Whee!
Zaitari, it is your turn.
Okay. I can always get myself out of this. So I'm going to try to kill it.
Okay.
And I'm going to save my bonus action for Misty stepping away. So, let's hit it twice with advantage.
Okay. Alright, 8. Oh. Oh, I did not take that into account.
What?
Alright, so you hit it. You definitely hit it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't look like the necrotic damage is going through.
Okay, that's
Alright.
fine.
17.
I mean, this is my first time hitting it with necrotic damage,
Alright,
so it's not
it is
like-
still up.
That's fine. I'm going to use my Shadow Jaunt and fucking peace out. 60 feet, get me away.
Calgon, take me.
Take me away.
Okay.
A secret place. A
sweet escape.
Okay,
Take me
is that
But
your turn?
also, Shadow Jaunt, take me away.
Yeah, really.
Sort of sounds like Calgon.
So that's
Shadow Jaunt.
that's my turn.
Okay. You may roll your Constitution saving throw.
Does this happen at the beginning or end of my turn?
It will
And-
end. So, can you do anything?
Nope.
Nope.
Not if I'm paralyzed.
Yeah, you are incapacitated.
I roll 20, you bitch! Nope.
Nope.
You continue to be incapacitated.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So, if it drops me to 0, I revert to my original form. Am I still paralyzed?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think that's. I mean, I know you just dropped the form, but you still have the conditions, I would assume.
Yeah, I think you still have the condition.
Well, I dropped the form, but I dropped to 0 first.
Good point.
Dude,
I think
I
that's
don't know.
too
Do
complicated.
conditions?
But damage rolls over too, so it's kind of like
Yeah. The damage does
Yeah,
roll over.
Yeah, I don't know because I think don't some conditions persist even at being incapacitated?
Like some poisons do.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm sure that's like a weird case
I
by
think,
case thing.
yeah, I think that's making it too complicated.
All right. Well, Raine, I guess it's your turn.
Yep.
alright, well, we're gonna shoot him. But shoot him good.
Yeah. Please.
Honestly, dropping to 0 would be better because I have a +7 as myself instead of a +2.
All right, you do hit. That's
Shoot him
20.
adequately.
All right. Plus. Well, that does kill it.
Oh,
So it falls into a pile of dust. Let me get rid of the aura.
oh my god, guys, that thing fucked me up. I cannot wait to get 2 more levels in Bard so that I can take whatever that feat is so that I can get Constitution save and proficiency.
Would you like to do another attack?
Yeah, I can actually get in range. Yeah. Oh no, I don't have crossbow thing, so no. But I'll start making my way
Downtown.
Walking fast.
fast.
Places past and I'm homebound.
Walking faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get all the way over here between speed and bonus action, dash, and blah blah blah.
Okay, sounds good.
So hold on. So my speed is 60 feet. Okay.
Mhm.
I did.
Oh.
I don't think I have an attack. Let's not worry.
Okay. I'm just looking at a Reddit post. So, quote, one of my players doesn't realize, so, wood elves are not made of wood is the title of the post.
Excellent.
One of my players doesn't realize that, and he has been role-playing as if he was made out of wood. It is too funny for me to tell him the truth.
What?
You can't tell them that. You gotta like.
Did they not read the
I don't know!
player's handbook? I don't understand.
Some people don't read.
That's true.
Are they like
I
they're
mean,
copper colored and
They
they
just
got
look at
green? and-
stats.
Like, honestly, at this point, the solution is that the DM has to slowly reveal over the course of the campaign that their parents raised them to believe they were made of wood.
but they're actually a real boy or girl,
Yeah.
non-binary person.
Like, that's the only explanation. That's the only solution.
Mhm.
You got a
The only
Pinocchio on your
explanation,
hands,
yeah.
man.
Like, play this 100% straight. But it's only because they 100% believe it.
Either that, or you say, screw what the player's handbook says, and now all wood elves are made
Are
of
wood.
wood.
Yeah.
Give them construct
They are
that.
tree people. Yeah.
Oh my god, they were a construct all along.
Mm.
Mm.
The dwarves actually made them. Hello.
It is Melanie's turn.
Which boy is that, Derek?
That's Ketchup. He used
he
to do
doing
that
up
from the
there?
top of the stairs in my old house, and you'd only see his eyes, and it was creepy as hell.
It's still pretty creepy in the window.
Yeah, it is. But he's a good boy.
Is
All
it?
right.
Is he in a window or a shelf?
It's a window shelf greenhouse thingy.
God, yeah,
yes.
that looks like something out of Pet Cemetery.
Thanks.
Melanie's
I'll sleep a
He's
lot
a
better.
he's a beautiful boy, but he's gonna murder you.
Melanie will do Commander Strike again.
He'll probably just cuddle me to death. That's what he usually does.
Aw.
Well, she has to. I guess she has to attack first. Do that first.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. And now Commander Strike.
Wait, is it still prone?
Is it still prone? It would have had to get up.
Yeah, and it hasn't been
To
its
hit.
turn yet. No, wait. Yeah, it would. Okay, it's not prone. Sorry, my bad. Don't ignore
No, it's
me.
okay. Yeah, it should have been. Yeah, it should
It's
be
dead.
up because when it hit. Okay. Never mind. No Commander Strike.
What more?
Mm.
And you are out of
Zaitari-
combat.
Zaitari is just like. What the fuck?
Would a 19 have broken the thing?
Yeah, it would have.
So immediately after Melanie kills it, the elk just starts, like, just trampling the rest of the bones.
Fucking bugling.
And just like fucking destroying the bones.
Rage is slowly backing away.
And this continues for about another like 6 seconds until my rage ends.
Yeah, no, Tilda's also backing away and like, alright, this is,
Looking at her like, there's a few things that we can agree on.
Zaitari is just like literally like sitting on the floor and like trying not to pass out from the pain.
Probably coughing up some grave dust.
Yeah, blood like red, dusty, bloody nastiness.
how long have we been walking for today? And
You're
it's just like a couple hours.
yeah,
right?
it's just a couple hours. Minsc and Zyn are done with their skeletons.
Can we just take a short rest?
Yeah,
Please?
Zin's like, you look like shit.
Absolutely.
The elk comes up and licks your cheek. Zaitari?
Ow, 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 ow. Burns.
Okay. I'm going to unwild shape. And... Do you need healing? That's a dumb question. You need a lot of healing.
Yes.
Everyone come over here, please.
Yeah, Melanie could use it too.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
This might actually end up doing it for us if we just, make a conga line.
Everybody conga.
We just make a circle. We just make a circle and we just run through it for a minute.
I will, can you upcast Healing Spirit?
I don't think so.
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay, that's fair. So I'll just cast Healing Spirit at the regular level. And everyone who needs it, go ahead and conga line through the spirit, please, for 1 minute.
So we get
Okay,
10d6?
10d6?
Yep, 10d6.
Alright.
And we can just roll that for ourselves?
If you want. I don't have any plans to roll it.
Okay.
Or DM, your
Mhm.
choice.
I mean, they can roll it. It's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
And that was for
Jesus.
Melanie.
And then for me, because I am down.
And I'm going to dump more healing into myself because I am still not great.
Well, if we're taking a short rest, you can use your
True.
hit
Well, I
dice.
didn't know if because, that did so much, we could not necessarily do that. Well, yeah, fuck it. We're gonna do it because I'd like to get my Shadow Jaw back.
Do Zyn and Minsc look okay?
They're fine. They took
Okay.
out a lot of the lobies. Minsc was raging hard too, so that.
What?
I'll shut up.
What?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, come on!
No,
Share with the class.
no. Come on, ketchup. Let's. Come on.
We need to know!
Is ketchup at the window?
No, ketchup's in my lap now.
Okay. Hi, ketchup.
And I'm rolling terrible.
Ketchup said I was his favorite.
I mean, that is laughable.
I said Minsc
One
was
more.
raging hard, and I
Oh! Yeah.
and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not
yeah.
catch it.
Yeah, I don't know how we didn't
Honestly.
catch it.
Yeah, honestly, I
All
don't
of us
know.
missed it.
I don't know if it would have been worse if you refused to if you outright refused to ever say it.
You guys would have probably, like, if you watched
We
this
would have
episode,
badgered
yeah.
it out of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Melanie's gonna roll as well.
Or are we short resting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my arcane recovery to get
Okay.
some spell slots back.
Bittersweet sits down next to everyone, like where everyone is resting, and just like, so is that common around here?
Actually, Zyn says that's really rare. Those.
Yes, what the fuck? And I point where the dust thing was that?
Yeah, we usually run away from those. Those are known as bone powder ghouls. So this is what the matriarchs had told me before if patrols were to go into this area. Let me get the page.
So you were
Big-
warned about these things and you didn't think it might have been good to say
I've
something
never
about
heard of anybody encountering them. I thought they were like old wives' tales.
it?
They are either the remnants of mummy dust or vampires that have been burned by sunlight, and through the power of hunger and hatred and bitter wisdom and long centuries of mustering those feelings, they become what are known as bone powder ghouls. And they're just creatures of pure evil, and they seek to corrupt and destroy all living things, as you have witnessed.
So essentially, they're going to be Raine when she's up.
Ooh, sick burn.
Yeah, I don't hear it because I'm going to go get some of that dust.
Yeah, I heard they've done really bad things to like their victims, but I've never actually seen one myself because I don't come up here. Minsc, have you ever seen when Minsc just shakes his head?
I mean, other than the terrible, terrible, awful things that we just encountered, It's actually rather nice. This is a fairly pretty part of the Underdark. I mean, look at those colors.
That's very nice fungus.
Does
This is a
anyone
bunch of bullshit.
else? Does anyone else think that that cave looks kind of like a skull?
Oh, it does.
Now that you mention it, yes.
Oh,
Tilda says, although she has definitely already noticed it.
oh, I'm glad it's not just me. Do you think it means something?
I
Further
would
ado?
imagine our death.
Yeah, the Minsc says the Earthroot is full of dastardly necromancers and creepy undead things. A den of evil, if I must say so myself.
Oh shit!
Wonderful.
This page is all fucked. These pages. I'm gonna have to return this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a bunch of my pages are ripped in my Tome of Beasts. I'm gonna have to send
Oh, that
pictures for them.
sucks.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll send me a new one.
Yeah,
I got it through Amazon, so
but once you are done resting,
right where the bone powder ghoul is too. Isn't that funny?
Once
Just to say fuck you.
yeah,
I could have done that 3 times
yeah,
per day.
yeah, I know.
Holy
It's
shit!
really fucking nasty.
And what's it called again?
It's a bone
Bone
powder.
You're
powder.
welcome.
Yes, thank you, Raine. Holy fuck.
I don't like it.
They're very nasty.
Thanks.
So
I
the only thing that saved us was KK's 2 insane crits,
Yeah.
and then just Melanie wailing. On
You
it.
just went ham on it. Like you focus firing on it. There was no chance. And I expected you guys were going to do that once you saw what I did.
Yeah. Something fucking casts a
You
spell.
know what
We're
you
like,
did.
yeah. Like, if it casts a spell, we're like, that thing needs to die.
But Minsc says once you have rest, we can continue if you wish. We should not linger here for too long, for the undead might come back.
Yeah, we don't need to fight that fucking thing. We need to leave.
Okay.
So I got a pinch of
Bone
bone powder, bone powder.
Yeah, bone powder. Put bone powder ghoul, and you can run experiments on it. You're gonna become
Bone powder ghoul.
Yeah, you're gonna become a fucking scientist at this point. Just running experiments in your alchemy lab.
Well, I'm sure whenever we're done with our little Underdark adventure, we're all gonna be like, all right, time for not doing anything for 6 more months.
All right. So you guys are gonna follow Minsc after your rest, or are you gonna take a long nap, or what's up?
Oh no, we're just taking
we
a short
took
rest.
a short rest.
Okay, short rest. Cool. All
And
right.
as soon as that's done, we go on our way.
Awesome. All right.
Yay.
So you guys delve further into the Earthroot. Minsc happily. Minsc points out some landmarks. In the distance, you see what essentially is a giant piece of land covered in bones, similar to the elephant graveyard from The Lion King. It's bones jutting from the earth,
Okay.
and piles of them. It is aptly named the Boneyard.
Lovely.
Yes.
Makes sense.
It's not the Bone Zone?
Anyways. I have lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
He
I
points.
thought you were gonna say lost the will to live.
Also,
Understandable.
true.
He
Accurate.
points towards the east, and there's a large portion of the Earthroot that you can't see. It's as if it's covered by magical darkness. He says it's known as the Ramparts of Night. It's pretty bad. And up towards the north, you see there is this giant black spire that juts out from the ground.
I guess that's where we're going.
That, he says, that is the Shadow Tower. And you guys head towards that direction. He says you actually are not too far away. If you guys push, you can reach it in a few hours. Unless you want to rest before going there.
What are the chances that they'll know that we're coming if we stop and rest?
I think it's better to show up refreshed, though, don't you?
Mm.
I mean,
It's hard to tell.
I only used 2 spells. And I'm pretty topped off. If we would just want to go at it now, I'm fine. Everything that Melanie has recharges on a short rest, so she did not use Indomitable, so.
And I guess just the only benefit to a long rest would be getting those 3 charges of the Wand of Healing Word that I used back.
Yeah.
I would get spells back. I'm all out of 2nd level spells, but I mean, not huge.
Okay, there's another benefit.
There's really no benefit for me. I would just get 1 lucky bat. That's not that big a deal.
Just spellcasters.
Yeah, I mean, spellcasters, that's just how that kind of works, so.
Yeah. Otherwise, with my arcane recovery, I'm basically at the exact same place that I would be if we took a rest. I have lost a 2nd level spell slot, and that's it. And I would have to do it again the next day anyway.
Well, if it's not going to hurt us by not getting there now, then
I mean, I guess that's the thing, is that we don't know if it. We don't
it's
know
true.
how
We
much
don't know.
We don't know how much she knows about that. We don't know if she knows that we're coming. I mean, she probably does.
They could have scouts, and they could find us.
Longer taking is only going to help her. It may not hurt
Yeah.
us, but it can.
Yeah, and we also don't know what she's doing in the meantime. Like, if
Yeah,
she
I don't
goes
know,
up,
like, what she's
some,
doing.
Yeah,
with
that's
the
true.
Raven
fucking
Queen's voice,
the
now that I
huge,
think about it.
huge power boost. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we should long rest. I think we should just
Okay.
go.
Push
Because,
forward.
I mean,
Then
yeah.
it is.
All right.
because Bittersweet would still, I would imagine, have plenty of time on dark vision, right?
It's up to DM.
Yeah,
How long?
I don't know how long it's been.
Just a couple hours, so you have it for like a while longer, like 5 hours or
Okay.
so.
Okay, great. Good for me too, then.
Good
Okay.
to know.
All right. So you guys push to the Shadow Tower. It's a rather uneventful travel there. When you get to the Shadow Tower itself, you discover that there is a very simple stone wall that surrounds the Shadow Tower. Surrounding the Shadow Tower, there's actually dwellings, houses made out of stone, that resemble what looks like, if you've ever seen a termite mound, it resembles like small, like hilly structures. There's not really a defined roof. Some of them have windows, but as you get closer, you do see there are people inside. There are 2 Shatterkai that are guarding the main gate to the Shadow Tower town. One of them is a woman who's completely bald with facial tattoos, and she wields a pair of hooked blades on her side. Next to her is a man with white French braided hair that trails down his back. Instead of tattoos, he has multiple piercings, and he has a spiked chain that's like wrapped around his arm. And they are staring at you two as you approach. The group as you approach.
There's no way to like do it sneaky.
It's pretty open in this area. If you want to, you can.
Okay, because I had an idea. Because it's only them. It's only the two of them.
As far as you can see.
Okay. Then here's what I'd like to do. As we get close and can sort of see them coming up, I'd like us like push ourselves against the wall. Hopefully them not noticing us. And I'd like to use Mask of Many Faces to make myself look like a Shatterkai.
Okay.
And then I would like to approach and then try to charm them.
Okay.
And we'll see if it works. But I would like for Raine to come invisibly with me, just in case bad shit starts happening. So.
All right. Yeah, she'll do it.
Okay. You two, Raine Invisible, Zaitari disguised as a Sharakai. Are the rest of you hanging back?
Invocations aren't affected by concentration spells, right?
And Charm Person is not concentration.
Okay.
Bittersweet can go with you too if you want. I can disguise myself as well. I can do it for free. So
Okay.
okay. So Bittersweet will use their disguise self, their Fearbulk magic.
Okay.
To going off of what they can see of Zaitari and the things in front of him to also look like a Shadowkai.
Okay. All right.
But it's really
guess-
just like a pale, more humanoid version of themselves.
I guess Tilda and Melanie stay back and just wait.
Yeah. Oh, well, along with the other rangers. So I mean, they're not coming, but I mean, they could help take
ranger
care
friend.
of. They could help take care of the things that are on the outside potentially, but I just want to try to do this quietly and quickly. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. You two approach. The pair at the gates nod in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman says, "Welcome to the Shadow Tower. What is your business here?"
Oh, you know, just in the area. Like, and as I'm saying that, I was wondering if you could just, help me out, friend to friend, and like I'm with my hands, I'm doing like, the somatic components for Charm Person. And
Okay.
I'm cast it at second level.
Okay.
Try and get both of them.
All right. Catch up. Stop doing that, please.
He helped. He's helping.
As you're waving your hands about,
Oh no.
the man of the pair looks at you and says, as you're beginning to cast, "I wouldn't do that if I were you."
I'm doing it. I don't care.
Okay.
And they instantly kill Zaitari.
I mean, that's why Raine and yeah, hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see how it goes.
I'm the healer. Okay,
Once.
guys, I know reincarnate now. I have it prepared.
I gotta check on one thing. Excuse me for a moment. Oh, that's so helpful. D&D Wiki.
So did Tilda specify in her new verbal will that she does not want to be reincarnated and come back as a gnome?
I will absolutely insist on using the largest expanded reincarnation list that I can get away with.
Alright. If you continue to do that, he's going to use his reaction to do a melee attack.
Well, I'm standing away from him.
He has
I'm
a
not
spike.
rapping.
Well, that's true.
I have a 30-foot range. I'm doing this as I approach.
As you approach, okay. He will roll a wisdom saving throw, and he will make it.
Okay. What about the woman?
The woman does not make it. But the guy is just like, there is like he doesn't attack you, but he is clearly very agitated at this point.
Yeah, over the brooch, I say, Raine, get the man. He knows it. He's in.
Okay, I stab him.
He failed.
You stab. Okay.
That's the only thing get the man means to me.
That's exactly what I wanted her to do. I wanted to.
All right. Let's hold on.
Raine, we've been made.
Wait, get him. And I just look at the woman. I said, oh, "You should come over to me. It's real dangerous to stand over there. Not good. Bad spot. Rocks might fall. Who knows?"
Bittersweet is just smiling benevolently.
Did you want to roll initiative, or do you want me to just roll the attack?
Hold on.
I mean, does he know you're there?
I mean, it's not assassinate, so.
Yeah.
No. But it's still at advantage, so.
All right.
He can't hear me. He can't. Well, because of the boots, he can't see me.
Yeah. Roll your attack, Raine.
Just tell me what you get.
Okay.
And then we'll do the extra 2d.
Okay.
41?
Yeah. You how many hit points did he have?
I'm sure that's not an instant kill. If only.
What zone level are we in?
Alright, he's not dead. You hurt him pretty bad, though. And he...
Can I bonk him with my hammer?
He starts shouting.
Yeah, of course he does.
Okay. And
Okay,
you can clonk him with your hammer if you want.
Okay, so I'm going to try and grapple him
Okay.
and get a hand over his mouth.
Alright.
So is that athletics or strength?
It'll be athletics. Let's do opposing.
Okay. All right, come on, roll 20. Don't be an asshole. You asshole.
Alright, you successfully grapple him.
Okay. And I am going to just sort of like put my mouth near his throat
Okay.
and say, "I would stay quiet if I was."
Okay. What are you guys doing now?
Does he
Over
look
the
like...
brooch, I'm just saying, it's fine. Don't approach yet. We're fine.
Stabbing again?
Tilda is just rolling her eyes real hard.
I guess I'm stabbing again?
Are you
I mean,
stabbing
sure.
again? Sure, if that's what you want.
Oh my god. I've assisted in the murder of an innocent man.
I fucking crit.
I think he's dead. Let me do the calculations. I'm pretty sure he's dead at this point.
Like, dead?
He-
I am like already opening the portable hole.
Just shove him in.
Will you stop?
I'm just casually talking to this woman. So,
You just murdered your friend just murdered my friend!
I know how inconvenient.
Can I stabilize the man, please?
If you cast a spell, yeah. You did, like, it's not an insta-kill, but if you want to stabilize him, you can.
Okay, I mean, I can stabilize him with a medicine check.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stabilize. He's at 0. He's not getting worse,
Okay.
but he's not getting any better.
Okay. And
So-
Bittersweet gives Raine a disappointed look. From the direction the stabbing came from.
I'm just gonna put my hand around the woman and just kind of usher her away. So, tell me about the tower.
It's a proving ground for the Shatter guy. What the hell did your friend do?
Listen, he's fine. He's getting real hostile. We just wanted to make sure it was gonna be okay. Don't
He's
worry.
just
Everything's
sleeping.
fine. He's just sleeping. Listen, what's the Raven Queen's choice? Where's Eva? What's going on?
Are you shoving him inside a portable? Oh my
He's
god.
alive!
We can't. What if someone comes running it up? We can't have him just sitting there.
He can't be in there for too long. He'll suffocate.
We'll open the hole. It'll be fine.
Okay.
That's the problem. From 10 minutes from now, us.
Who's Eva? You mean the woman that came a few days ago? What?
Yes, her.
10 minutes from now is going to be the same us as now.
She got permission to enter the Shadow Tower from our elder.
Okay, why? Why is she here?
I assume to prove herself to get the Raven Queen's choice.
Oh, she's trying to get it. Okay. What is the Raven Queen's choice?
It's a relic of our Dark Lady. To those who
Yes.
prove themselves, they obtain its power.
Yes. What does it do?
I'm not completely sure. I've never seen it myself.
Okay.
Why did you stab my? Why did she stab my friend? What? Where did
Listen,
you come
we
from?
We overreacted. I apologize. I'm very sorry. Listen,
Communication picks up.
listen, we're trying to fix it. We're just going to... He's going to be fine. You're going to be fine too. Don't worry. It's going to be just
He's
fine.
still breathing.
He's still breathing. He's not dead. It's okay.
He's not going to die.
Listen, to be fair, to be honest, I thought you were just going to attack us and kill us. I didn't think you were just going to talk.
While this is going on, I imagine everybody else is like playing cards or something, just waiting for you guys. Like, I wonder
Yeah.
how they're doing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start ushering her back, like to where we have the rest of everybody else. Like, listen, I have some friends. They
Please
don't
keep
look
the
like
hole.
us.
Please keep the portable hole open.
Nope. Sorry, happened.
Please. Please don't kill people who don't need to be killed.
They don't look like
He's got 10
us.
minutes. He's fine.
We're here for very good reason. So, this tower, are only Shatterkai allowed in, or can you let other people in?
The one who came a few days ago came with non-Shatterkai, so yes, they're allowed in.
Okay, we definitely overreacted. Shit.
She's clearly still very distraught. Like she's on teetering okay with you, but with the with the other two who are not
I'm
charged.
not there anymore.
Or she's just like she's kind of reacting.
Over the brooch, I'm gonna say, Raine, take that man out of the bag. We're going to heal him and tie him up. So he doesn't
Tie him up and then
flunk
heal.
out.
Gotcha.
Yes, tie him up and then heal him. 'Cause
Okay, so like we're back somewhere, and we'll open the portable hole, bring him out, tie him up, and then then we can heal after.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on him at first level.
I put a gag in his mouth.
Okay. She's just like, if you want to know more, you should talk to the elder.
Will they actually talk to us now?
Why? He's still alive, right?
Yes. He's not
I
going to...
check for a pulse.
Roll a medicine check.
I mean, hopefully Cure Wounds would have helped.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
He has a pulse.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
A little burn because I did use Hellfire. It's a little scorched, but
Why did you do that to Sahar? She's just like it's
Listen,
it's very hard.
Listen, the Underdark, everything here has been trying to kill us.
Okay.
We thought you were going to kill us.
He moved very quickly and I became startled.
Are you telling the truth?
Me?
Yeah.
The fact that I have to think about it probably says. I mean, but he did move quickly.
Yes.
But Bittersweet also just wanted to stop him from yelling.
Okay. All right.
So I will roll deception
yeah.
if you want. But
Sure.
Bittersweet didn't want to kill him.
Yeah. Okay. She just nods very slowly and hesitantly and slowly.
Like I am being perfectly honest. It's been real bad down here. We overreacted, and I do apologize.
So, if you talk to the elder, I can have Zahar back.
Yes, as long as he promises not to scream. We'll take the gag out.
I think I can convince him of that.
Okay.
My name is Anka, by the way. If you want to, it's like she's being. Roll an insight check.
Sure. I'll say my name's Zaitari.
I want to get in on this just to see how scared.
It's 100% just the spell
God.
that's making her
I'm so
at
low.
all civil.
Yeah.
She is like regarding all of you, less Zaitari because of the charm, but still kind of like a scared rabbit. Like she's like these guys are psychos and they're gonna fucking kill me. And
This
Oh
poor
my
woman.
god, it's like we've kidnapped them. You know that, right? We've kidnapped them.
Alright, so his name is Zahar, and what's her name?
Anka.
Anka.
Anka. And real quick, because apparently I did not write it down, when I had the chat with Zaitari's mom,
Mm-hmm.
did she say what her dad's name was?
Scotty.
Scotty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Scotty, but
Yeah, Skadi. Yeah.
Yes.
In my brain, it's actually
Scotty.
Scotty Pippen.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm sorry. Say her name again?
Anka.
Anka.
Anka. Okay.
Yeah.
Anka. Got it.
It's Zahar.
I don't know. Sahar's stuck with me because, we almost killed him. So, listen, just out of, I don't know, idle curiosity, have you ever heard of another Shatterkai named Scotty?
You mean the exile?
Maybe?
That's the only one I know.
Why was he exiled?
He killed another person within the town. The town. In a fit of rage.
That's interesting. A fit of rage, or
Rage.
was it
Rage.
an argument?
I wasn't. I was very young at the time. But from what I've heard, I think there was like an insult to his mate, and he took offense. Something along those lines. I don't.
Hmm. Well. I mean, they probably got it. They probably deserved it for insulting. I'm sure who was a very beautiful woman, and not worthy of such insult.
Uh-huh.
Ask
She
her when they're gonna be missed. And they get checked in on.
Oh, are there any patrols
several.
to the? Okay. Do you know when the next one will be?
Probably 20 minutes from now.
Okay. Why don't we? We'll all here. I'm gonna drop my disguise.
Okay.
This is me. Hi, my name's Zaitari.
Hi.
I'm gonna go over to Zahar. I'm gonna take your gag off now. Do you promise not to scream?
He agrees. He nods.
Okay. I am very sorry. I apologize on my behalf and also the behalf of my friends. And I take the gag off of his mouth. This was all one big misunderstanding.
I didn't do anything wrong.
It's back at the other group. Zin's like, so how do you think they're doing? Minsc is like, probably kicking evil's butt.
I kick evil's ass.
Melanie's like, at least as long as they don't tackle anybody.
Too late. Over the brooch, I will tell for everybody else to approach now, so they don't have to keep waiting.
Coolio.
I will say they are
reflect.
not hostile. Please do not attack them. They are already now very jumpy.
It's gotta look pretty fucked up though.
I offer some of my bread to Zar.
He does not take it.
Sort of like hold it out for longer than necessary before taking it back.
Okay.
Oh, this got off on the wrong foot.
Anka says, we can take you to the elder. She'll probably want to see you in one of the common meeting huts, and not toward the center of the village because she gestures to you. Reasons. One of us will have to go back and alert her that you are here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Do they mean like alert her that we're here, or alert like the guards?
Yeah, to come in, kill us.
Fuck you, roll 20.
It probably both. Not alert alert the guards that you're here, but also alert the elder as well.
Okay.
But not in like a hostile way.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Depends on what your next actions will be.
Killing the whole village, obviously. With the rate this is going.
We kidnapped 2 people.
Sorta.
We just stole them away.
Just for a little bit, not for very long. It's totally fine.
So are you gonna let one of them go inform? Are you keeping them both here?
We'll send Anka to go.
All right, Anka will.
We'll wait out by the gates. I imagine everybody else is with us at this point. and
Okay.
I think probably Zyn and Minsc are
Yeah.
not coming at this point.
No, they'll find a place to camp out.
Okay.
So you guys wait. When Melanie and Tilda come, you are met with a very, very, very pale looking Shatterkai who is just like looks like he's on edge at this point. Like it's kind of just muttering to himself, this is not how I thought my day was gonna go. And soon enough, there is a group of guards. They don't have weapons out, but they do have hands on their weaponry.
Yes, I would imagine.
And Anka will say, we have alerted Elder Lucia that you are here. We are going to take you to one of the meeting huts near the edge of the wall. There will be guards during this meeting, but she is interested in what you have to say. If you would please follow us. And one of the guards is going to go grab Zahar and bring him to another hut.
Yeah.
You all are led a short ways away, passing... At this point, it looks like a lot of the denizens have migrated indoors. Word has spread. It's a very small town, so word has spread very quickly that there are strangers in town. You are brought to a larger dwelling. Looks like a meeting house of sorts, with assorted charms made of bones and stones that decorate the outside walls. Inside, there is just one large room. There is an older woman. She has thinning white hair. It looks very wispy. She has multiple rings adorning her neck that actually, if you've seen a lot of indigenous people of the Asian variety, they have those rings that kind of extend their neck. This is what it looks like. She has probably stacked on her neck at least 20 of these silver rings. She
What
has...
you say is she won't miss one.
Well...
Just kidding.
She has these very large ear gauges. They look like they're made of black obsidian. And she wears just plain black robes. And you can actually see her collarbone and part of her sternum. She's very thin, with these very long, jagged nails. And she's sitting by what looks like a few candles for light. There's a couple torches lit inside. And when you enter, she says, I am Lucia, elder of the Shallow Tower. And I hear that you are Zaitari. And I hear that you assaulted one of my guards. But
Big
then...
misunderstanding. I'm very sorry.
You know, this isn't the first time this has happened. You surfacers are very odd. Would you like to sit, or would you rather stand?
I can sit.
Okay.
I don't know about everybody else, though.
Do your friends want to sit? Or would you rather stand?
I'll sit.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Raine will sit.
Alright.
Tilda will sit.
Alright.
Also, I'm fading fast.
Okay.
Guys.
There's not much left, so
Okay.
all right. Um. So, Miss Zaitari, how can I be of well? What would what do you want?
I guess I'm here to try to get the Raven Queen's choice.
I see. Um. And typically we only allow Shatterkai in the tower. Typically.
Well, surprise, surprise. I've got a little bit in me.
Really?
About half.
Half, you claim.
Yes.
May I test that theory?
Sure.
She takes out from the folds of her robe a long, thin needle. It looks like it's made of bone. May I see your hand?
What are you gonna do with that needle?
I need to draw a little bit of blood.
Is it gonna leave a scar?
No. Just
Fine.
a little pinprick.
I'll give her my hand.
Alright. She inserts the needle perpendicular to your like your finger tip.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. It just hurts, just a pinprick. She removes it. She looks at it. She puts the meal in her mouth and she tastes it. Interesting. So you are what you claim to be.
I am.
And judging from the taste of it,
Yes.
you are Scotty's.
You can tell that? That's weird.
We have very many strange rituals in our town. I don't ask you to understand them. I do ask you to respect them.
No, that's fine. It just seems weird that you can taste that with blood.
I suppose it's a talent for an elder. But interesting. And you wish to enter the Shadow Tower for the Raven Queen's choice. And
I suppose, yes.
and you apparently you have been given the information, and she looks over at Anka, that there is also you have a competitor already.
Yes. That's kind of why I'm here.
I see.
It's more for her
For her.
than anything else.
I see. Usually when a Shatterkai wishes to enter the Shadow Tower to prove themselves, they come with purpose. I heard her purpose, and I rolled the bones, and they said to allow her to enter. And if you want to get in, I would have to do the same for you.
Okay.
Okay. But I know her purpose, and your purpose is to engage her, I assume?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
I see. Alright. Anka, dear. And Anka steps forward. Please gather my supplies and bring them here. Anka looks a little taken back. And she says, Elder, you're going to... And Lucia says, I have my reasons. So, if you don't mind me asking, and you do not have to answer this because the bones will tell me if you are worthy to enter or not, why do you wish to engage her?
Well, she stole my voice. I want it back. And she's a bitch.
I see. So she stole something of yours. That's legitimate.
From what I understand, she's been doing it for a long time, so I mean,
So this is so this stealing of things sounds like that may tie in with her purpose. Interesting. I see. A few minutes later, Anka comes back with a variety of things wrapped in what you think at first is a black cloth, but it looks like as you get a closer look, it looks like the skin of an animal. And she lays it in front of her, and she takes a piece of chalk and she draws a large circle around it and starts etching in runes around the circle. Among the things that she has been brought, you see there are a variety of very clean bones. Among them, there are some pieces of stone, obsidian one, moonstone for another, what looks to be like in the light, it looks like to be a clear stone, but when it moves away from the light, it looks like it's pitch black. And there are a few coins, what look like to be coins in the mix as well. Forgive me, dear. I did this with Eva as well. I'm going to need a little bit more of your blood for this to work. I need to feed the bones before I perform the ritual.
just as long as it won't scar.
It will not scar. She pricks your finger again. She puts a little bit of blood in a mortar pesto, and you see her mix it with a oil-like substance mixed in with like a gritty, powdery, like matcha-like tea powder substance. And she puts in what looks like a bristle brush that's made out of dried mushroom stalks. And she mixes the brush and she flicks it onto the bones. And when she has an adequate amount, she gathers the bones in her hand and she starts chanting. And she chants, "O Lazale, tukna sake kazale. Kokoliste pogala shatoko zave nakakrishta tevo tuka domoe amoma moche namoe yamo mata godete yamo cheto junete." And she chants that a few times. And she scatters the bones and stones within the circle. And you see her look at the movements of all of these items. And she sits quietly for the moment, and as if making some kind of calculation, interpretation in her head, she points and then she says, I see. Interesting. Okay. Well, your cause is just as well. Alright. You will be allowed into the Shadow Tower with your friends. She gathers up the bones and stones and coins and puts them in a bowl, washing them with water. I do have to warn you, though. The Shadow Tower is very difficult. And from the conversation you've just had with me, you know what the Shadow Tower contains, but you don't know what it actually is.
No.
The Shadow Tower is a column of the Shadowfell. It is a pocket. It is as if you have taken a slice of the Shadowfell and put it in that tower, which was constructed many, many hundreds of years ago. You will experience everything the Shadowfell has to offer in that tower. And if you think the Underdark is bad, well, the tower
Great.
can be worse for individuals like yourselves. For us,
Sounds
though,
fantastic.
it's easier to deal with the Shadow Curse. But yes.
And what would that entail exactly?
When Shadow Kai, when full-blooded Shadow Kai are born, we are born with the Shadow Curse. It's not merely the separation of soul from body upon death. We risk, if we fall into Unue, into a state of lifelessness, of depression, so to speak, we risk losing part of our soul. And that pushes us into Unue, which pushes us to lose more of our soul, which pushes us eventually towards death. The Shadowfell makes it easier for us to deal with our curse. But that is the Shadow Curse in its entirety, or the short version of it. In the Shadowfell, in the tower, you will face beasts that often reside in the Shadowfell. You might encounter guardians that will ask you, or will demand that you pass their trials until you reach the top where the Raven's Queen's Choice is. It is a place that will test your mind, your body, and your soul. I've only heard of 3 individuals in the long past before I was born that have ever reached the top.
What about groups?
Groups are allowed. Groups are encouraged. You'll the 3 that I've known, 2 of them went in with groups, 1 of them went in alone. So you are allowed to bring your friends.
And how much of a head start does she have?
The reading took a day, she has 2 days ahead of you.
Would you advise taking a rest before we go inside?
That's why she has a 2-day start ahead of you and not a 3-day start. Would you like to know what her purpose for entering the tower was?
If you're allowed to tell me, I'd love to know.
I'm allowed to tell you. She claims her purpose was to free all Shadowkai of the Shadow Curse. And the bones say that she speaks true. For what that entails or how she will go about that, I do not know. But I have lived for a very long time. I can tell when somebody is very desperate. And she had that look about her.
Well, if she doesn't try to kill me first, I might be able to get it out of her.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know that she's working... I don't know about with, but definitely for some very interesting and not so good, powerful Fae entities. I could have something to do with it.
That wouldn't surprise me. Aligning yourself with such entities to do this large of a task. But if you do need lodgings for the day, if you wish to take the day of rest, then this meeting space is open to you. If you need supplies, we are willing to barter.
If we could barter for food, that would be nice.
We could do that as well. If you have any other questions, let me know.
I think I'm good for now.
All right. We are, because of the actions that did take place at the gates, we will have more guards than usual. They are watching you, but they will not engage with you unless you act hostile to us. And she looks towards the door.
We'll try not to this time.
Okay.
Zahara is just leaning in. Like,
Zahara was taken away to the medical hut. Well, I do bid you good night.
Yeah,
You
I think we need to take 8 hours to take a long rest.
Yeah. The guards will all file out after Lucia makes a motion to leave.
mm,
All right. And that's where we're cut it.
Okay.
All right.
okay.